Oh!
Hello!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our stream. Today, I'm joined by Lydia. Oh, sorry, I've done this totally wrong.
Jesus
How am I supposed to
Christ.
start? You should start.
Hello, dear Holmes. Is that what we do?
Hello. Hello, Watson. What a strange introduction.
I mean, are we always going to be Holmes and Watson?
I feel like I only barely woke up. I haven't had a cup of coffee this morning.
Oh, Jesus. How is it? How is like
Steve,
3 hours of...
bring me a coffee. Bring me some cocaine. Opium. Right now, Steve. I need some. He's only got his personal stash.
Oh,
It's
no.
not gonna last him.
It's not going to last.
We owe him already. He's our supplier.
So when we play this, you can be... what's the name of the thick man? I never know what his fucking name is.
Oh,
So much
Discount Poirot.
Discount
yeah.
Poirot. You can be Discount Poirot and I'll be...
There he is. Look at him.
Look at him. Beautiful boy.
So, okay. If you haven't watched any of these streams, you're missing out. We're playing The Raven. It's like a kind of Murder on the Orient Express, 1960s?
In the 60s? Yeah.
Agatha Christie style thingy. Majig. Steve, people need to see the lovely
They want to see his...
mustachioed man.
Look at that boy.
Yeah.
I want to kiss him.
He is a snack.
He's a snack.
According to
Tasty.
Gariscus in chat.
Hello.
DI Chubbers.
Tasty
Listen,
boy.
we're not Constable Zelna. We're not gonna be mean
Zelna,
about his
that's
weight
it.
today.
No, even
Okay.
though we can't seem to help ourselves.
He is portly but round and
Huge!
he's like a pie
He's not even that fat. When you see him
Not
in the
even
game,
that
he's not
fat.
actually that fat. It's become a little bit of a meat.
from certain angles.
So
and
no.
of course, now
got
what
good
we're
chub
doing
and tuck.
is, do you remember?
Oh, shit!
We've gone back
It's
in
got really
time.
interesting.
And we're following back everything we did previously from the viewpoint of someone else.
Yeah, with the bad guy.
Stowaway. So
The
we had
stowaway.
no idea, but it turned out, spoilers, if you want to watch the previous stream,
Yeah.
but not spoilers if you've got a brain, the butler did it.
How did we not? I mean, we joked it was the
How
butler.
did we not get that the
joked.
butler did it? We completely were convinced it was Lestrade.
That was the problem,
We were
isn't
sure
it?
there was someone else involved. It was the butler all along.
We became so focused on it being that other guy,
Mm.
Lestrade, that we couldn't see the wood through the trees. Trees through the wood. What's that saying? You know that thing.
Yeah, we couldn't see the wood through the tree.
Yeah, we were so just like obsessed with it being him that we didn't see that. Of course, it was the bloody butler.
We should have known.
He was creepy, and it's
But-
always the butler.
So now we're like an immigrant stowaway. Do you remember?
Yes. Well, we're not though, are we? I thought we were American.
Oh,
We're just putting on an accent.
We were posing as like
Yeah.
an immigrant, weren't we? An Egyptian stowaway.
Putting on an accent, but really we're just this American geezer. So yeah, now we're kind of replaying everything that we've already done in this game from the
Yeah,
point of
the other
view of
guests
the
don't
other
know
guy.
him. So what happened was, we were on this train, like sort of on the Orient Express kind of thing.
young man
Yes, sir.
Tell me, when did they
This was
switch
the
to
German
self-service
doctor.
on
Who
the
did
Orient
kill
Express? Should they not have informed
the Duchess.
He did kill
about
the
but that was
device?
unrelated.
Forgive me, sir. I was.
And what about my bag? Hmm? Did your colleague find it?
I'm sorry, sir.
'Cause we
I
stole
don't
his
know.
bag.
Oh, we
I expected as
did.
much. There will be consequences.
There will be consequences.
Bring me my coffee.
Of
Now
course,
bring me
sir.
my.
Why did we steal his bag again? What was in it? I can't remember what we wanted
We
from
just
it.
wanted to distract
Asshole.
them.
Oh,
Sneak.
so we could sneak on. Right, okay.
And did we knock out the conductor?
Yeah. Did we? God, I can't remember. So a week
How did we
really
get this uniform?
fries your brain cells, doesn't it? What happened last week, chat? Does chat
We
remember?
literally did this at the very end. Let's
Beer.
give him some. Let's
The
put
richest
some.
snob.
Let's put some spirits in his coffee.
Let's get him. Let's Irish up this coffee.
Huh.
Yeah.
Uh,
And old. It's
some
weird
people
now.
Need a drink to steady their nerves.
Steve, can you
Do
turn
it
my
mindfully,
game volume
and
up a bit?
not
for
me.
me? I can't really.
I want a clear head.
Can't really
if
hear
I'm
it.
gonna get this
Up a bit, 'cause I can't
envelope on
really
this
hear. I can't really hear the voice. Do you
We
know what I mean?
knocked
I
out
can
the
hear-
conductor.
I
Okay.
can hear the, like.
Oh, we knocked
mu-
him out with some newspapers.
Music is a lot louder. Let's put the. We knocked out the conductor with.
With
what?
the bigger batch of newspapers.
Oh, well, that's right. We propped him with a
Yeah.
stack of newspapers. I can remember. Lydia's already got her glasses on.
I'm getting set. I'm just got to get serious now. Serious
So
time.
yes, at the end of last time,
It
we...
should be ready by now.
All right, boss.
Go make him his bloody coffee. Oh, you don't. No, you
So
haven't.
this was so we
Right.
so we stowed away in the conductor's. No, we locked ourselves
We
in
climbed in.
Professor Lucian's apartment.
And went out the window.
Went out the window
yes.
to the top, and then we tried to get in. This is the treasure.
Yes, but it's all we can't. We didn't want to drop the envelope until we saw what was going on in there.
Yeah, and we could walk around on the train now.
Which he makes look incredibly easy. I bet walking on the top of a train is actually really hard. I bet it's very blowy, but it's hard to keep your balance.
Very, very blowy.
Very blowy.
So sorry, we have to get him a coffee, which we can do, I guess. If we make
Make him a nice little cheeky coffee.
Do-
Just like this lovely coffee.
Oh, there's
Even
one here.
Pigs get to drink from the finest porcelain. So I'll have to grin and bear it and serve our esteemed passenger his coffee.
Yeah.
Everyone in this game
So
really
I'll
likes to
have
talk out loud, don't they?
Why is
If
he
I
not
mess
picking
with
it
the
up?
doc- So I'll have to.
Grin and bear it. Oh, you think you got the
There's still some coffee left.
He sounds like he's got a blocked up.
He
mouth.
does. He's talking a bit like this. Put it in that one. Pour some.
But
Looks like there's already
coffee
coffee.
in?
Oh. Oh, it was like a illusion. Did he just pour
Now he pulled it out.
out? And it's like this perfect
A cup of coffee for the gentleman.
blob of
You
coffee.
know what the problem with people like you is?
You mean our lack of a sense of duty or our skin color?
Oh my
Or
God.
A
Ouch.
lack of respect for our elders. We have so many flaws.
Wow. Snap.
He went there.
He didn't
It's a
even want to
gentleman.
hear why it took so long to get his coffee. He just wanted to tear into someone. Just wanted to assert his will.
What an asshole.
What a
This is
goddamn-
very ill-fitting, isn't it?
Oh, we look silly.
We look like Matt.
Matty.
Matty,
The
little
old
Hate
lady
that
shit.
little
ran
shit.
out of Zurich, and she doesn't look like someone from Nancy or Basel. I'm guessing she boarded in Paris. She seems familiar somehow.
Ooh.
The
Oh,
younger
because she's
woman
famous.
seems to be some kind of carer or companion for the older lady.
So this is
I would
Agatha
like to
Christie.
think
Yeah.
something
And this
wrong.
is her
She radiates a
assistant.
certain
Yeah.
restlessness.
But we know that that's...
Also, it's her niece.
Yeah. No.
Or whatever.
It's a daughter-in-law.
Her daughter.
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
suspect that her
They
son
should have
is
been able
her
to open
runaway
the door
husband.
with pliers.
Yes.
I think the coast is clear.
Oh, I wonder we're going to bump into Fatty McFatson. I meant
I assume Inch is also in the compartment. He'll
Voluptuous
probably find some
McVolump.
excuse to sneak out to trigger the blackout and engage the emergency brakes. No idea how he expects to pull that off. He
Inch is
usually
the
leaves
butler.
me in the dark about
Ah,
something.
yeah,
in
he
there
is,
with
yeah.
Ship, he still doesn't trust me completely. Obviously, they managed to open the door. I wonder who or what the archaeologist thinks locked it. Did he connect it to the burglary in London? Probably not.
We've got a barge past.
Mm-hmm.
The violinist was already on the train in Zurich. Handsome devil. I'm glad my girlfriend isn't here. She loves to make me jealous. And once
Oh
I'm
my
raging
God, this
mad,
guy's such an annoying
Jesus, he
git.
really is, isn't it?
There's one of those phrases that only she can say.
What did she say? Don't leave us hanging.
She likes it rough.
Climbing over the coal car.
She whispered.
The only way to get into the driver's cab while the
I don't
train
know, I'm
is
very
moving.
tired. I don't know what's
Imagine
going on.
Inch climbing. I bet he paid someone
She
to do
likes.
his dirty
She likes.
work. Inch almost never
She
takes
likes it when
risks,
he
and
steals
usually keep his
us.
hands
Yeah.
I don't know.
What? What?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
You need
What's
to drink
happening
a
today?
coffee. You need to drink a coffee.
So where is? So this is a weird train because Zelna's not around, Matty's not around. Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of looking for like remember the fire? Do you remember all this? Do you remember all this stuff? What are we doing here?
Do we have to break that box?
Yeah.
Sorry, we're
Yeah,
getting
yeah. I'm getting told off.
told things to do. So I don't think Agatha Christie's daughter-in-law knows that she's her daughter-in-law. I don't think so. So I think we need to open up that little box which is outside the cabin to gain access to that cart. So go back
We
and
haven't
back.
picked anything up there, have we?
We've got a wrench. Could be
Oh.
useful.
Oh, I see. I didn't think of that.
I don't know where.
Take a candy.
Take a candy.
Take a candy. Where's the doctor gone
Oh
now?
yeah, he's pissed off.
Reckon we can bribe Matty with a candy.
Probably.
Is there anything else? Yeah.
Locked.
We got the key.
Yeah. Just
Where's the conductor?
radio.
It's not showing anything. Oh,
A small portable radio.
alright, fine. This is locked. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Butterscotch. Alright, okay, let's get back. Let's get our mind in the game.
My mind's in the game. My mind is
Okay,
deep
you
in
take
there.
over. You take over.
Okay.
My mind is frazzled. I'm still trying to sort of vaguely recall what happened before. Also, I'm feeling a bit crushed at the fact that we weren't able to solve the mystery.
I mean, it kind of feels like all of this is just a waste, isn't it? Like we just didn't do we failed
We've
the
got
main.
a set of keys. Let's try the keys in our inventory on the drawer, the locked drawer.
Even if I had the right key, what would
In-
be
no,
the
in
point
that
of
behind the
locking
bar.
door? If
Oh,
only
right,
the
I see,
freight
yeah,
car
yeah.
were empty, I could. The safe is guarded by my old friend, the Bobby from London.
Right.
Even he would be curious to see a conductor in the freight car. The
Okay.
safe is
So, okay, interesting. Let's go back. So we need to lure the Bobby out
with
so-
the butterscotch,
with the butterscotch, and then
because he's fat as well.
he's a chubby boy. And then
Let's
Here we go.
see. It
I
fits.
knew we had the key.
yay!
What's in
Huh.
here?
A lot of odds and ends. A hairnet.
Oh my god, it's like a
batteries,
point and click.
a pack of
Yes.
cigarettes, an unused toothbrush.
We can combine
The
them all to
bartender
make some kind of
probably has
weapon.
to serve as a jack of all trades, like a concierge in a hotel. So, is there anything useful? Here we go. A small shaving mirror.
Yay.
A small shaving mirror.
What am I gonna do with
Just
that?
like he's got the blocked up.
It's
Still.
looking like this.
What we could do is we could pop the shaving mirror under the door. Have a
Ah,
little
to
peek.
see what's going down.
Yeah.
I like it.
Let's have a little peek.
Let's have a little cheeky peek. Oh,
That doesn't work.
not giving me enough.
Maybe we
Could I
could-
look up there, do you
Maybe
think?
we combine it with a stick and make it like a selfie.
Selfie little selfie stick. Wait, go over here, love. Come on. It's back!
This is weird, isn't it?
Okay, could I like stick the mirror down there to
In
see?
theory, I could use the mirror to get a look at the front of the car, but my arm is too thick to fit
So we
through
do
the
need like a
grate.
stick or something. Oh, I can't open it though,
The
can I?
cover
Can I?
has two hinges on the back.
Let's try the
Oh,
red.
yes, use
It's
the wrench.
possible to open it, but the two screws.
That's fine, I got this bad boy.
First, I need to get an overview of what's awaiting me in the
For
freight
fuck's
car.
sake. You
And
gotta make everything so
then I'll
annoying.
take care of the cover.
Alright, so I
Okay.
need something to attach it to hang it down, to look out, and then I can undo it. And then I can
Okay.
go down there. Okay.
We need to make a contraption like you were suggesting.
Alright, so we need like some string. Was there any string in there? Well, I guess you would have picked it up if he'd seen it.
Oh, the first ever. You can. Foul Move says you can see your small balls and cock with that small shaving mirror.
What? Wait, what?
Shaving with a mirror must be hard. Yes, it's tricky but doable.
Isn't that what everyone? Don't you use a mirror to shave?
But like a hand mirror.
Oh, a little
holding-
tiny one.
I've done
yeah.
it before. I think
Yeah.
it's all right.
If there's anything else over here.
It's 2019. You can't updoor. But that's what we want to do. We want to
No,
look
I
up
don't
that.
need
We wanna look
anything
at
else.
it.
He doesn't need nothing else from the drawer. All right.
Okay. doesn't-
There must
yeah.
be like another cabin that we haven't been in.
All right.
Maybe like a toilet or something.
Ooh,
I know people. I feel sorry for them.
I feel sorry for them.
God.
All right, just go check using the power of my deductive skills.
Hmm.
Okay, something else to click on over here. We didn't try the. Did we? Oh. No, come on, you twat. All right.
Just a few more days, and I'll finally be rid of that creep. And until then, he has to burn in his own personal hell with the Baroness. A nice thought.
Okay. Let's just.
All
All right, so it's got to be something in the
Lucian is on his
cabin
way
with
to
the.
Cairo, just like the Baroness. They both know each other.
Violin,
She
beautiful,
chairs the
sexy violin
Friends of the
man.
British Museum. I hope he...
It's gonna be in here. I'll do with it. Maybe I'll give him some candy. Hello, sexy man. You like my candy?
He seems to be worried about something. So much the better for me. If he's
So he's
absorbed in
distracted.
his own problems, he won't be paying attention to anyone else, and won't be able to offer good testimony to the police.
Okay.
Huh. Is this a Stradivarius or something like that? If it is, maybe I should take it with me during the blackout. With any luck, I'm going to be a happy family
That's how
man
it got
soon,
nicked.
and I'll need a few
Did it get
francs,
stolen?
lira,
Maybe
or
it didn't
marks.
get nicked.
Okay, look out the window.
Chat suggested.
We're still in
think?
the Swiss Alps. We
Fire
should reach
X.
the Italian border in half an hour.
Oh, delicious.
There's
Right.
not a lot to interact with. The only thing I saw was the radio.
Okay, we put the radio on, and then they come out, and they're like, "This is my jam," and everyone starts breakdancing.
Yeah.
Slut dropping,
How about we use the...
because there's nothing else.
Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah.
Let's trigger
What
the
about that?
radio, turn it on, like, or something, and then, like...
Starts dancing.
Did we ever find out what's in the violin case? We didn't.
No, we didn't. I
That's
thought
the
we
mystery.
thought there was a gun, wasn't
We
there?
thought there was a Tommy gun.
Yeah, because he wouldn't let us look
A
inside.
Tommy gun.
Tommy gun. Yay.
A Tommy gun.
Okay, here
I
we
won't
go.
be
Let's
able
turn
to
this
use
on.
the radio.
Aha! But the antenna, aye.
A thin,
Antenna.
Okay, we wanna
metal rod
stick
that can be extended.
That
Something like
onto
that might
Yes.
come in
the
handy.
mirror.
It will come in handy. We combine
It
with
would
this.
be useful,
Oh.
but
Butterscotch. Gooey, gooey butterscotch.
Gutter spot.
Butter splosh.
okay, if that's how it has to be,
Give it a chew, baby.
that should do it.
Are we really doing this?
Yeah, we are.
That did
We're making
the
a
trick.
selfie stick.
Yes!
Okay, now we've got a butterscotch glued mirror
Ugh.
to us. No, do we want to do it under the door?
I thought we wanted to look up through
Oh.
the vent. It wouldn't let me interact with the door, would it?
Maybe.
Nom 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 nom.
It's like dentistry.
Yeah.
I mean, we're having a look around down the hole.
Down in the mouth of
Yeah,
the train.
I mean, while we're unscrewing the
Okay.
bolt.
The candy is so sticky that it'll hold the mirror without
I mean, it
any
wouldn't be that
trouble.
fucking
As
sticky.
I
That mirror would be
expected,
quite heavy.
It sticks.
I don't know if you could really use butterscotch to stick.
This seems like a little
There's
bit of
the
a
guard.
stretch.
The safe is directly beneath the ventilation shaft. I could shimmy down the shaft and hit him on the head from behind. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Are you okay, Robert?
Nothing to report, sir.
At ease?
Any suspicious passengers come aboard in Zurich, sir?
Not really. It could be anyone and no one. But we've received support from the Swiss police. A certain Constable Zellner.
The true raven.
Very motivated.
Do you think-
Might get on our nerves.
I hope so. That would be a
It's
great
definitely-
twist.
Limits my
Definitely
options.
not.
I
It's the
can't
butler.
overpower two people. I don't think I'll be able to slip into the
I did
carriage
see the butler coming
unseen
at all.
after all. Oh, there has
They
to
just
be
seem
a
too
way.
ridiculous to be the
I
butler.
have to keep Inch happy. How do I
Thompson
get
bits
you
of violin
onto the
case,
safe?
it's fine.
Or on
Is it?
top of it. The safe is directly beneath the ventilation shaft. And Inch said something about
So we've got to wait
a
until we go
blackout
through a tunnel.
And a tunnel. I could use the moments of confusion and darkness to toss the letter onto the safe. Might work, as long as I manage to open the ventilation shaft
Oof.
and choose the right moment.
It's a risk. Sometimes you just have to take a risk.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's a risk.
I could
Let's do it.
unscrew the screws.
Oh, I've
but
got to
I
wait
should
until the
only
tunnel.
open the cover inside the tunnel.
Okay, let's do it.
Taking ages.
Slowly does it.
How long's the tunnel?
What was that?
Sir! Must have fallen out.
Well, that's not going to work, is it?
Put that on the floor.
Yes, sir.
That was close. If the second screw makes that much noise, it's over for me.
There's always a bloody problem, isn't there?
We need to find a way to muffle
Muffle.
Muffle the screw.
We got a muffle.
How do we muffle it? Let's go back.
You gotta go back.
We're just trying to think. Well, we need a muffler. A muff.
We need a muff.
Does anyone have a muff? Gum.
Gum on screw.
Then what? It falls. It'll just go. So we've
What
got more butterscotch.
We need more butterscotch. Okay, I'll go grab some butterscotch.
Butterscotch. I feel like that's not the solution.
I don't think it. I think the
Don't
butterscotch.
use the same.
Just keep using. I love it if throughout this entire game, every puzzle can be solved by chewed up butterscotch. That'd be great.
That would be great. It'd be the perfect solution for old Fatty, wouldn't it? Oh, another problem I get to solve with butterscotch.
Right, so this is all done.
This is definitely done.
This is done. Yeah.
Okay, let's head down the other end.
Alright.
All right, well, we've made progress. We've got one screw out.
One screw.
One screw.
One screw.
I've seen her someplace. She has the confidence
That
of someone
ball
who doesn't
of
have
yarn
to
Yeah,
prove
it's
herself
suspiciously
anymore.
placed.
It does
She's
look like we
rich,
really
that's
need
for
it, doesn't
sure,
it?
But it's not just
There's
that.
also like salt cellars.
Examine the
The
wall.
elderly woman's carer can't keep her hands still, so she's knitting.
Take it. I mean, she would notice
Can
you
I
take
bring you
that.
ladies anything? Is everything satisfactory?
Everything is wonderful, young man.
Grab it.
Very
Palming
good.
it.
But she would notice.
Got
Oh, I see. I
Put
thought
his
it.
hand on it, you see.
I thought it was like attached to what she was knitting. So
Oh.
if he took it, she'd be like, I need that. See ya. All right. So this ball of wool.
Yeah.
How
Let's
do
go
we-
back up and
How do we do it? How would you?
tie it to something.
If we tie.
How do we do? How do we do?
How do we do? Do 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 do. Okay, I'm gonna get my bowl out.
This might give us a clue.
No, maybe if I. No,
What is that? Oh, that's the sticky mirror.
sticky mirror.
The cover has 2 hinges on the back. It's possible to open it, but the 2 screws on the front hold it closed.
Right, maybe there's something else in the other. Maybe something's
No
now.
way. If the second nut, my only option will be to jump from the train.
Yeah, he's already thinking there's someone up there, but he's not acting. He's just thinking about it.
All right.
See, there can't be someone on the roof. If the master criminal was to attack this safe, he wouldn't get on the roof of the train.
But wouldn't you think if they were so desperate to catch this guy and a screw falls from up above, you'd be like, someone's on top of the train.
100%, yeah.
Seems like these guys are a low quality.
They're chumps.
They're chumps. They're not doing their job properly.
They're-
They'd be reprimanded.
Did Zelna leave anything at the end there? Did he leave any, like, Zelna? I mean, the doctor, the German. It's a German doctor.
German doctor. Do you want me to check now?
No, go into the end. We'll go into the end.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. My bad.
We'll go down all the way down. Because we couldn't access that yarn before, so maybe now we can access it here.
No, 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 no.
Self-control. Side jobs always lead to complications. There are enough unknowns in our plan as it is. No need to add more.
He's like, can we steal it now? Do you want to do a thingammy?
Oh, fuck's sake. Come on.
See any? Go down to the end.
What about this? Ah. Aha. Yes, here we go. We didn't see this before. It's alright, I've got a fucking key.
That's that cabinet. This wasn't a cabinet, was it? It was a
That
map.
looks like a map, yeah. Oh, so we can take a...
The
Pin.
big map shows the
Ah.
different routes the Orient Express took
How do
in
we
the course
pin
of
it?
its long history. It's larger than the other notices, and thus
Oh,
hung
a
up by larger
Magnets.
magnets.
Well, hold on to the
I'll take one with me.
magnet on a string. You dangle it down.
Yeah. Oh, this is very Mission
This is
Impossible.
very
Photos are
clever.
rather
Yeah.
nice. Professional work.
Very clever.
Very clever. So have I got the magnet now? Yeah. Okay. Got everything I need.
Do an exclamation.
And that's...
This looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, let's wrap them.
I'll tie the magnet to the string.
What's he doing?
Why has he
hiding
gone
around
over
the
there?
back there? So creepily.
Just behind that. Poor, beautiful man. All right. So I think we're good to go now.
I feel like this is probably enough, don't you?
Yeah, I hope so. And then it will be some other annoying ass problem gets in the way.
Yeah.
I guess this is the entire point of this game.
I'm really thirsty.
I can't do this
But
unless
we
I
only
quench
have
my
champagne.
thirst. But I don't drink. I'm allergic.
You're going to have to rig up a water collector on the roof and then do a rain dance to make it rain.
But it's the hot summer in Sydney. There won't be rain for weeks.
Fortunately,
No.
there's a desert nearby. You chop up a cactus and squeeze it, but the spikes on the cactus will hurt your hand.
Need something to protect them.
Fortunately, there's a pair of oven gloves, but they're locked in a cupboard in the kitchen. Fortunately, you have the conductor's key, but the conductor's keys don't have access to the chef's cupboard. The chef's in the other cabin, but you don't have access to the chef's cabin, but you do. Inside the chef's cabin, the chef is asleep. You don't want to wake him up, but he's got the keys in his breast pocket.
It's literally, that is the best synopsis of games like
It's
this.
like a string of nonsense.
All right. We should. What?
Ooh,
The
hello.
light's gone out.
Flashlights!
Quickly. Oh, it suddenly turns into a horror movie.
Let's say.
Do you know what I mean? The train brakes.
name,
The train brakes
noise.
sound like the.
Get off me!
There, sir. An envelope.
What amazing. Good old Zelda. I enjoy playing as old.
Oh.
That's the feather, yeah.
My dear Nico, you should take a closer look at the box.
Would they not see
What
that?
the dickens?
open ceiling.
It's away with it. Take cover.
Fucking hero. Jesus Christ. I mean, that would have killed the guy on top of the train. That was quite the explosion.
Maybe it was supposed to.
Oh, I hope we get to listen to that good music in the yeah, that just
What's the meaning? What do you want here?
oh,
So this is Inch, the butler.
bomb.
Point of the bomb.
Isn't that obvious? I wanted to dispose of Legrand as spectacularly as possible.
You almost disposed of me as well.
Did I not tell you to deliver the letter and leave immediately?
People could have died.
But of course,
the
that
point,
was
you
the
idiot?
point of the bomb.
I don't want to hurt anyone. You know that.
And you know that I don't care what you want. Obey my orders and nothing will happen to you, and you'll soon be a rich man.
I like his eyebrows.
I won't blindly obey orders anymore. I want to know what the plan is.
You know as much as you need
guy
to
is
know.
so
we
dead
will
behind the
steal the
eyes.
second eye in Cairo, before the eyes of the world. The theft of the first eye got everyone's attention. Legrand's death would have increased the excitement immeasurably, but this will do just as well. We'll have a showdown instead. The Raven versus the Inspector. That should also electrify the press.
Why are you doing this? I thought it was about the jewels. Why are we making life difficult for ourselves and attracting so much attention?
It's about more than that. It's about performing on the greatest stage of all. About the end of a legend. You'll see when it's time for you to see. Until then, just do as I say.
Okay, so people in chat are really discussing whether or not you can get guns into violent cases. That, I think, is a very important discussion topic.
So Tommy gun is. It's
The
got
one with the like round,
the round bit at the end.
round magazine.
And a violin would be shaped like that. So the big chunky bit goes there, and then the. Isn't that in all the gangster movies? They have Tommy guns in their violin.
But it's a little bit like trying to fit, you know. I've got not a lot of experience, but
I've got a fucking ton of experience
I've got a
shoving Tommy
fair
guns
amount of
into
experience with trying to put
cases.
like things into foam, like put like packing away stuff into foam, right? Like for example, like Warhammer models, you can buy like custom-made foam for one model, and what will fit one model will not necessarily fit other ones.
Ah, okay.
So you might have to have like a custom insert built in it. But I think it would be big enough if you had that
Would it-
custom insert.
Would it have that height to it though? I think the shape would be okay, with my complete lack of knowledge.
Would it be big enough? Yeah.
But like, the chonky bit.
The chonker.
You have,
Homemade foam.
it's like a 90s, 20s. What? It's like a 19s, 20s thing they used to do.
I think I've seen more Tommy guns in violin cases than violins in violin cases. Yeah. I think, yeah.
The drum mag would be hard to fit in there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you just put that in a drum case. Thanks. Oh, you're really the hype woman here on this stream, aren't you? Nice. I see what you did there. I should have done that one. Holy shit. That's
just take the drum. So you could disassemble, put them in the violin case, and then reassemble when you get to your destination, and then you.
But James, where on earth are you? During the
Tom.
trip, we'll
Oh,
keep a low
there's literally a
profile and steer clear
Wikipedia
of the
page about
drama.
it.
I
Is there?
lost the ticket and the fake
That'd be good.
passport.
I swear,
Oh,
if
I
my
can't
arm
read
was
it.
still good enough to climb, I'd have disposed of you long ago. Oh, well.
This guy's such an
I'd prefer
asshole.
that no one see you while you're on board. Smuggle yourself on board and stay under cover until Cairo.
Okay.
And no more games. Nothing that Legrand, the police, or anyone else could do
Yeah,
to you
oh, wait, look,
compares to
Thompson-
what I will do to you if
Thompson
you don't
submission-
follow
oh,
my
no.
plan.
James, there you are. Is the
Yeah, look at that.
inspector to carry
That is
my luggage
amazing.
onto the ship all by himself?
That's beautiful.
He's got a
He
custom
thinks he
insert.
knows
He's got a
though.
custom insert.
thinks
yeah,
I'm
that's,
stupid
That's
and
some
weak.
fine foam work. Though.
I have him right where I want him. Here's a young thief who'll show an old timer how it's done.
Right, sorry, we're getting distracted.
Yes.
But yeah, it turns out there's a
Even
nice
if it means
picture
a bit of solitary confinement.
on Wikipedia of a Thompson in a violin case.
It's very well
The drum
packaged.
magazine is well packaged. So you have the bulk of the gun on one side, and then you have the stock and the drum magazine on the other side. And so it's not like it doesn't sit in
I'm
there.
lying on a
No,
pile
it's
of
not like
clothes.
you wouldn't be able to just open it, pull it out, and
fabric.
brrrr.
Yeah,
You'd have
do a
to
bit of
carefully
assembly.
assemble it.
This one feels like a fine net. No, I don't think this'll be much use.
So he is
I hope
in
the dock
one of the
workers have left the
Baroness's
cargo hold.
boxes.
I better
That's how he
just
got in.
take a
Oh shit, is he?
or
All
at
right.
least
Yeah.
I'd take a peek if it were possible to
Why
open
not
it.
suffocating in here? They could be
You
claustrophobic.
probably
Open.
have to pull a handle to unlock the trunk from the outside. No one thought about making it possible to open from the inside.
So this is a classic thing. Do you
This
remember
is,
fridges used to have locks on?
Fridges.
Fridges.
Oh, is in like where you those
Yeah.
big fridges which have that thing and you pull it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
my friend's got like one of those old fridges.
They ended up being like I don't know if they were banned or at least they were stopped from being made.
Because people got stuck in them
Yeah, because kids would climb in all the time and get stuck.
and die. Wait, that I didn't mean
I
to
think
sound so
quite a few
excited.
did die. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can see that happening. So this house is like some old family house. It's full of really old stuff. So their fridge is like 1,000 years old or whatever, and not 1,000, and it's got one of those lucky thingies.
Could you imagine like if it was like, especially since Indiana Jones, imagine if he'd like popularized the whole like hiding in the fridge thing.
And then you'd just be, and you could survive for a bit because you'd be like, butterscotch and all the delicious treats inside your fridge.
I don't think that's the major problem.
But then you'd be really cold.
Yeah. That could be
Feels like
citation needed
metal.
for that. I don't know whether
Angular.
that's actually
I
true.
think it's the trunk lock.
Lydia excited.
Originally,
I wasn't
Back to
excited.
The future was going to use a fridge instead of a car,
There
but
are
they changed it
small
for that
round
exact reason.
bumps
What?
with slots in the
What?
middle. Could be screws.
What? That doesn't-
What?
No. That's a good joke.
They were thrown out and kids found them in garbage piles and got locked in and died. Is that true? Is any of this true?
Because most, a lot of scrap.
All
yards.
fridges now have to be able to be opened from the inside.
Yeah.
Oh Christ, that's horrible.
True. The Refrigerator Safety Act was in 1956. There you go.
Death by suffocation in a refrigerator. When a person was trapped inside, they'd have limited supply of oxygen. Oh, because it's like suction shut, isn't it? So
Yeah.
air doesn't go in and ruin the food. Children would occasionally play in abandoned appliances such as refrigerators and washing machines and become trapped. Deaths were not uncommon for children in the United States before the passage of the Refrigerator Safety Act. That's horrible.
Pretty scary, huh?
Holy shit, I never knew a refrigerator could be so terrifying. Christ.
3 children aged 1, 4, and 6 died after climbing into an unused freezer fridge.
After their mother left them unattended for 20 minutes. 20 minutes and 3 of them died. Jesus, that's horrible.
That's bad, isn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Recently, as 2013, someone's died in a
2013?
a refrigerator.
Christ, that wasn't, that long ago in the grand scheme of things.
So yeah, Back to Future, true. In an early draft.
What? That was true?
The time machine was a refrigerator. Yeah.
Oh.
Writers wanted the time machine to be mobile, and also he was afraid that kids would climb into the fridges
And get trapped and die. Oh my god.
Also, how many people can you take around? Like, the nice thing about the Back to the Future time machine was that you could take like a passenger with you.
Yeah.
And like sit there and talk and stuff.
And it was
like,
cool.
How are you going to do it in a
In
fridge?
a fridge. Just like it's a bit
Like get into my
a
weird
bit
fridge.
awkward. You're just standing really close to each other, like just.
It's a bit Ghostbusters-y, like.
Yeah, I think they made the
Like-
right decision scrapping that idea.
With the because that's the only other thing I
You
remember. having,
probably
like,
have to
portal
pull a
in the
handle
fridge
to
with
unlock
the
the
eggs
trunk
and
from the
stuff.
outside.
The
no one
eggs?
thought about making it possible to open from the
What?
inside.
You've seen Ghostbusters too.
I haven't seen it.
Watch it at the weekend.
This is
Enjoy
where
it.
I'm going to get shamed.
Yeah.
It's part of my shame pile.
Yeah.
Where we're going, we don't need a fridge. All right, I'll just cut myself out of
Okay,
here.
where's the screwdriver? Knife. There's the screwdriver.
I do get terrified
So,
by washing
if I just
machines
turn this,
because I've got cats and I have such a fear that one will climb in and I won't know and I'll shut it. Because you can't open them once you start it, it locks.
Well, first of all, like, let me just stop you for a second there. How did you, so you put all the clothes
Put
in,
the
and then it'll
clothes
climb in with the clothes.
And then I'm distracted. Oh, look, a bird. And then my cat climbs in.
The bird.
with the bird. And then I shut it.
And then a dog climbs.
And then and I've got a whole
Chasing the
fucking
cat.
menagerie of animals. I shut it, turn it on, and then the water fills up, and I see my cat, the dog, and the bird. But it locks, and you can't unopen it till the spin is finished.
Turn it off at the plug, and then it'll unlock.
Will it unlock then? Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. Also, what if a baby gets? I thought about that as well. Maybe a baby will crawl in there.
Right, but
I don't
I
have
don't
a
know how-
baby, but
First of all, it's kind of off the ground. I don't.
a toddler.
Also, there's. I guess they have to climb in there with the. I always fill my washing machines up quite high, and the last thing I do is I put the tablet.
Yeah.
On top. So I put it all in, stuff it, put the tablet on
Yeah.
top, and close it.
I guess a baby would fit in there, but my kitten is like that big. She could fit.
Yeah, I think the answer
She's very
is
inquisitive, and
just
everyone knows that saying.
Make sure you don't put half full, then leave it,
And then look away for about 10 to 15 minutes.
and then not put anything else in there. Or if you do, okay, yeah.
It's a fear.
It is a fear.
It's
as a cat owner.
terrifying. Like it's, and then oh my god, and the water's filling up. Jesus Christ, car. Oh no, I don't want to know. I don't want
I
to
want to know how many cats die of washing machines.
know.
Cat survives wash cycle.
Oh well,
in
that's
washing
reassuring.
Oh,
That's reassuring. It survived.
Um,
Woman films. Oh my god, I don't want to
Oh,
read
this
those.
is
These
not
are
good. This is a
horrible.
bad one.
Those are horrible. Those are horrible.
oh.
Well, a cat survived 45 minutes in a washing machine cycle.
My family cat was accidentally washed in the washing machine. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh my god, he
didn't
passed.
survive.
He died. Oh.
Okay, it's-
Ah,
it can happen. It's bad.
No. Why did you? I told you not to Google it. Jesus.
I didn't know whether it was okay or not.
Ah!
Oh, you're
Oh, great,
kidding
now
me.
you've just confirmed what I
Definitely
assumed
not
was an
okay.
irrational fear.
It's a completely
Ah,
irrational fear.
Well, now I'm going to have to check like 100 times before I turn the fucking washing machine on every time.
Just do it all in one go.
Ah!
Stuff is dangerous. There's dangerous shit all the time. Like, you can't let your cat out into the road, or if you have a balcony, you can't let them out on the balcony and stuff like that. It's super dangerous having a cat.
I don't want my cats to go outside.
Careful.
But it's like there's so much things saying it's like cruel. They need to go outside and stuff. But there's cars and poison, rat traps. My dad's cat. One of them got its leg trapped in a rat trap, and it had to have it amputated. And the other one ate rat poison and died.
I thought it was because they ate the leg.
Oh God, no! Ate the fucking leg. Like the outside is terrifying.
The outside world is
Terrifying!
terrifying for cats. Cats are just hopeless.
As you can tell, I'm quite a protective cat owner. They're my little babies, my children.
This stream
stuff
is
over
now
there doesn't look like
discussing
it
the
was recently
awfulness
loaded.
of
Probably
appliances.
part of the
It turns out your everyday kitchen is terrifying and should be avoided at all costs because you'll probably die, and so will your
Well, I
beloved
live in
cat.
a flat, okay? And last night, I'm not afraid to say,
Oh God.
I got into
The washing machine.
I got into bed.
Yeah.
Okay. I took off my undergarments. my
Jesus.
underpants, and I chucked them towards where the washing bin is in the corner.
Okay.
But I had the window open.
Oh, did you chuck your pants
And my
out the
pants went
window?
straight out the window. and there.
It's Lewis Brindley's pants.
Well, they went down into like the car park
fame
bit below. and
out
it was
in Bristol somewhere. Oh my God! Everyone, go scour the streets.
well, it was like midnight. I wasn't going to get dressed and go down and get them back or anything.
His
so
panties are out
they
there.
weren't there this morning, so
They
someone's had
weren't
them.
there.
Someone's had them.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That was weird, says Monkey Mafia. I was walking through Bristol last night and some manky pants fell on me.
Suffocated me. Oh my God! Wow, that is quite the throw for it to go right out the window.
Well, yeah, it wasn't. Well, this
Tools
is
and
right
spare
next to the.
parts, I'd
But it was
say.
very
that's,
wild.
that's why I don't want my
It was
cat to
wild
go
throw.
outside. Fucking pants
Well,
flying
the
all
thing is,
over
like,
the show.
sometimes when you're throwing like pants, not that you would mess. Well, you would know too. Like sometimes you throw them hard and they don't really go anywhere. And sometimes you
they
throw
get
them and
wind
they just
resistant.
go.
Sometimes they balloon up. Like
Yeah, depends how much farting you've been doing, I guess. And it's like, has it reduced their wind resistance?
What is this? How did we go from children death in fridges to wind resistance of
There's
Lewis's
something
pants?
in that box that could help me escape from the trunk. Of course, it would be more
Okay.
helpful if it weren't
Right.
out of my reach.
We're stuck in this fucking trunk, as far as I
Oh,
can
is that
tell.
what we are?
Why can't we got it open though? Why can't we get out? I don't understand.
Because we have to like.
Oh.
Seems to be a strap for holding something on the shelf above the trunk. Unfortunately, I can't reach the clasp.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
we're
I
going.
forgot. Knife. We can cut the
chopping.
clasp,
We'll get
yeah.
chopping.
This might fall on us though. Oh no.
Oh, it's
No,
fine.
okay. No, it's a shelf. What am I thinking? Oh, we got one of them.
Okay.
Okay,
now
now
we've
we have a
got
thing.
a
Okay, we can use
strap.
that to chuck this.
Ooh, wow.
This is a risk.
That's quite the throw.
Oh,
Okay.
brilliant! Hopefully
Brilliant.
the clasp won't slip out of the box when I pull the strap.
Yeah. Well. Good enough.
What is that?
Lead pipe. Pick it up.
The pipe rolled up against the shelf, but it's still out of
sake.
my reach.
Why don't you get the thing and then
How's
do
that
that?
supposed to work? The strap won't tie
I
itself
don't
around
know.
the pipe.
Just slap it closely, you
Just
dingus!
Slap it. Slice it.
Slice up the rope.
No, slice up the wrist. Oh, that's a good idea.
All right then. I'll just drive the blade through the end of the strap.
It's like making a hook and clasp.
Oh, the old hook and clasp. What?
The old hook rope.
The old hook rope.
You know the old
No, I
hook rope?
don't know what you're
Hook
talking
and
about.
clasp rope.
It's worth a try.
The old hook clasp.
Ooh.
You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Use butterscotch.
Use the butterscotch.
Chew up some
Chew up a
butterscotch
bit of sticky
and
butterscotch.
spit it all out.
I feel like he could have reached this. There we go.
Okay. Do you like it when you can't quite reach something
Yeah.
and it's like, and you're like doing that thing you see it in movies all the time when they've got like something just out of reach. Do you know what I mean?
I literally had that. Like,
And they're like, "Ugh," and then it slips away.
and then you just the tip of your fingertips just. So Booth, I bought Booth a big Wario for her
I guess
birthday.
Booth is having that experience all the time.
Exactly. And the Wario was up in the rafters. And as she was leaving to go back home, she said, "Can you get it for me? Because I'm a tall, powerful Amazonian woman, and she's a tiny little troll." She's not a
I
troll.
was thinking fairy, but no, you
I
went
was
with
thinking
troll.
with the bright coloured hair.
Oh, I see. Yes, like okay,
Not
yes.
like a bad troll. Like one of those ones with purple hair.
Like a goblin. She's a little warty goblin,
No.
and you're a big Amazonian beef boy.
Beat Boy
Yeah.
with the bright purple hair. So anyway, but I was trying to reach it, and it was one of those things where I could touch it, I could touch Wario, I could feel him, but I couldn't quite get him, and I had to go
didn't
on my
have a
tippy
grasp
toes.
hold.
And I got him. I finally got him. It was so satisfying. It's such a good feeling.
That must be what Booth does every time she reaches
Just-
for like a
just
big
tries
box
to
of
open.
porridge or something in the supermarket. Because she can reach the bottom 2 shelves just fine. But that third shelf, the one which is easy for us, Booth is like,
Oh, welcome. What is on there?
Whoa! Sorry.
and all she's doing is pushing it deeper into the shelf. I struggle with shelf too, Steve. Yes, I know. Booth is actually not that much. Lewis is barely taller than Booth. I just like to mock someone who is an inch shorter than me. It makes me feel like a man. Don't take this away from me, Steve.
The knife isn't stuck firmly
I also
enough
struggle
in
to
the
reach the
strap
bottom
to
shelf because I
endure a
can't bend
throw.
over.
I'll pull it
so
out
old,
and
Steve.
try my luck
Thank
with
you.
the metal
Jesus.
Boof, if you see this, I'm so sorry. You're not a troll. But you are tiny. Okay, now we've got. Why can't we get out now? What do we need?
Looks like I hit the jackpot on my first try.
There's nothing more to be had.
2 metal pipes, stable, about 10 meters apart.
So there's 2 metal pipes. We can chuck the metal pipe onto the metal pipe.
I don't. Why? What?
Can we use the pipe to? What can we use to what?
Combine.
That should hold.
We put a pipe
And
now
then-
on a string.
Oh, I know what we're gonna do. We're
My
gonna like
best
lodge it.
chance.
I mean, this would never work, but okay,
What do you mean?
like that. I mean, that would
Steady
just.
as a rock.
That just wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't work.
How is he doing that? Oh, I see. He's putting it between the 2 pipes.
Yeah, so it's like a
Wow.
wedged.
That would be. He must have been there for like an hour trying.
You would never be. That would just be impossible.
I rection you could do it over like
Elegant.
2 hours time.
But like, how would you throw it so the pipe would like lodge?
You'd have to do it like horizontally, and then it would. Then you'd let go and pull it. Yeah, I reckon you could do it.
It'd be really hard though.
What's that?
Uh
Oh, that's the squeaking of old Constable Zelda coming in.
oh shit! Yes, there he is. Hiya! Oh.
Oh, great. Okay, I'll tie him up and then get out of here before they start looking for him. And I already have an idea where I can hide.
Yeah, we can hide him.
So we shove. Where do we
can't
hide?
imagine that you just leave.
Yeah, without saying goodbye either.
So this is just before it was about to leave. Remember those
Right.
two? Those two were like, "Can't believe he just leave
Whoa.
without saying goodbye. We
Whoa,
wouldn't
whoa.
even bother checking in the cargo bay for him."
That would have been a sensible thing. Oh my god!
No need to be frightened, young lady.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to see you.
It's his
This
girlfriend.
is hardly the time or the place. What happened on the train?
Nothing bad. Everyone is fine.
Inch is dangerous. I warned you.
I know.
What?
That's why we're being careful. And you have a smart and handsome young
She's the
thief at your side.
co-conspirator.
Oh my
Humble
god!
too.
Don't worry.
She's a new character.
Yeah,
What
no,
have I
she was
done
the
to
girl we
deserve
talked to
luck
who was
like
in the
this?
car, who had the same name as our ex-wife Patricia. Remember? And I was like, oh my god, I'm fucking
Oh my
psychic.
god, the posh woman.
Yeah, I think that's her,
Patricia.
Patricia. Yay!
That was chapter 2.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Okay, bam.
What is going on? Well,
Hid-
yeah.
Oh my god. It just
Oh my
made
God.
love.
Inch bothers me. He's shown what he's capable of. What if he finds out about our plan?
How would he? We're careful.
He's more ruthless than we expected. The
So
bomb
they've
on
got
the
second
train.
plan.
Yeah,
I
they've
don't
got.
want to think about
They're going to
it.
double
We
cross
need
Inch.
to make sure that we stay calm.
You mean?
I bet you she's the real
stay
mastermind.
calm?
Yeah.
I'm not
She
worried
looks like
about
she'd
you.
have him wrapped
I
around
know
her little
you.
finger.
Yeah. Look at her. She's sassy.
She's like, she's like, this is what I want. You know, she's got her life planned out. She's like, I want a
Yeah.
lovely wedding. I want
Yeah.
all these jewels.
Yeah.
I want 3 children.
Really?
They're going to be called Pamela, Patricia 2, and Janet.
Pamela is my kitten's name.
Amazing. Of course it is. She's got it all mapped out, and then she's going to take them to school, and she's going to drive a Land Rover, and they're going to have cucumber sandwiches in their lunch
Yeah.
boxes,
With
and they're
cream
going to go
cheese.
out to the park on a Sunday, and they're going to have a picnic, and they're going to have a lovely fairy tale life. They're going to go on holiday once a year to Spain.
Why stop
to
once?
to the mansion that they have there. Oh, look, they've got a plan, okay?
But to do this life that she wants to lead,
she has to steal.
They've got to steal
the gem.
The
The
gem.
unsellable gem.
They need the
Shall we
gem.
go over the plan one more time?
Look, yeah, she's
Good
definitely
idea. We know
the
that
ringleader.
Inch hid the first eye in the Baroness's luggage.
I'll break into her cabin and replace the eye with a
Yes,
fake.
hype phaser.
Right. We'll
It
steal
is.
the second eye in Cairo.
And Inch will be caught in the act.
It's simple.
The devil is in the detail. I have to get into the Baroness's cabin undetected, then find the secret hiding place, and I can't leave any evidence
So-
behind.
Yes. And
Okay.
Inch said something about a combination, so the hiding place might be locked.
One step at a time. I think I'll assess the situation first.
And I think I'll make myself comfortable for a little while.
So
my God, we're gonna
this
play
is
as
how
her
married
now.
life will
Ooh.
Works for me.
What? So wait, what? I'm sorry, I've kind of lost
be.
what they've
Everything
just
went
been
according
talking
to
They're
plan
gonna
in London
Replace
Except
the
for the
Baroness's
explosion,
jewel
yes.
with
The
a
body
fake.
was right on time.
Oh.
because he had a good tip-off.
I had enough time to take the eye, but unfortunately there was no time to replace it with the fake.
Where is it?
Right, so we've still got the fake.
A work of art. Almost as beautiful as the original.
I can't tell the difference.
Inch could. But if all goes to plan, he won't have a chance to
What's
take a
the point
closer look at the jewel
you can't
until
tell him?
after the burglary at the
Well, I
Egyptian
guess-
Museum.
It's worth less.
It's worth less. You can't sell it or whatever they've got planned to do it. Break it down. Or, well, I guess they wouldn't.
Maybe they have like a big buyer lined up.
Yeah, some underworld criminal who's going to buy it.
Yeah.
But he
Will
ain't going to buy a
Legrand cause
fake.
any trouble?
Everything's still going according to plan. That means he's clever, but not clever enough.
And the Bobby?
Peasant's cunning, nothing more. He won't be able to solve the puzzle on his own.
There's still Inch.
He doesn't suspect anything. We laid the foundation well. I've been his assistant for months already. He doesn't trust me, but he thinks he can play me for a sucker. That's enough.
Speaking of Inch, I saw him talking to you in Venice. What was it about?
He was angry because his attack on the train failed and because I lost my ticket.
How did you get on the ship?
As a stowaway, locked in a cold, dark cargo hold.
Poor boy. I'll go out now and lead the police and master thieves around by the nose.
I can think of something else to do.
I can't.
Wow, shut down. Wrecked.
That's how you seduce a lady. All right, now we're her. My God, this is fucking a mile a minute action. Okay. Ooh.
The poster proudly announces the ship's first Atlantic crossing. The city of New York welcomes the MS Lydia.
Yay!
What did we work that out as before? Mediterranean ship? What was it? Something?
No, it was. Shit, what was
motor
it?
ship.
Motor ship or something like that? Yeah. What was it again, chat? Does anyone remember?
It's a real violin.
Oh, it wasn't a Tommy Garden. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, this is nice.
This little shit boy. Where is he?
Bravo!
Bravissimo! Fantastico! Ha ha!
Would it be okay for you if I get some fresh air up on deck?
Of course, my dear.
Oh,
Give
yeah.
my regards to the sea.
Oh, yeah. Look at them sneaking off together. Hello. Little quickie. Very nice.
Everyone's banging it out.
Everyone's banging it out on this ship. Sexy shit.
Just
I'm
Sort
not
it
an
out.
expert, but I think that Mr. Kreutzer really is a very skilled violinist. At least I liked it, and the captain was certainly smitten.
okay.
Talk to them.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
She can't have meant you, Mr. Kreutzer.
Why don't you just let me have a conversation with the young lady?
I just wanted...
Did you count the rings on your fingers, my dear?
I think I'm going to stretch my legs.
What?
But
What was
Mr.
that
Kreutzer,
sass all
please
about?
stay. You simply must tell me more about your wonderful violin.
Such an Italian stereotype. Old
insist.
fucking Mario sat there. Tell me.
Yeah.
There seems to be tension between the violinist and the
Ooh, why
writer.
don't they like each
I'd
other?
better not get involved.
And okay, all right. Let's have a look. Get ourselves some fried bread.
Salad tongs. Oh, fried
Wooden
bread.
salad tongs, just small enough to carry around unseen.
Okay. Don't
Yeah,
know
pop
why I
those
need those.
in your purse. Smoke them.
Okay, hello.
Lady Westmacott.
A wonderful concert, wasn't it?
I wouldn't have expected you to be a connoisseur
Alright,
of classical
bitch.
music.
Because I'm American?
Because you're young and friendly and radiant.
Alright, take it.
Someone like you doesn't have to know a lot to get along well in life.
Well, as a backward,
easily
backhand
prejudiced at
compliment,
your
if there ever
age?
was one.
In my long experience, there's often a core of truth at the center of every prejudice.
Prejudice is the reason of fools.
Was that written in the book you once read?
Oh, I've read many books.
What? This old lady is a
But not my
bitch!
books, you mean to say.
You're a writer?
Mm-hmm. What can I do for you, Miss...
Mares. You know, I'm not planning on throwing myself at a man.
I'm glad to hear it. You have to work. Earn your own money.
Oh, I will. My grades are excellent, and I really want to study acting in New York.
None of my books has ever been made into a good film. The stories were twisted, shortened, and simplified so that even the dimmest
There you
fellow
go.
could follow them.
I
That's
want
what
to
you
do
get.
theater and travel. I speak 3 languages.
That would be 3 more than most people your age can speak. Do what you have to do. But stay away from bad men.
But I like bad men.
Oh, all the
Is
girls
this
like
your
the bad
first
boys.
trip on the Lydia?
That's quite
Hey!
enough. Life is too short for conversations like this. I do wish that rather delightful Swiss policeman had come along.
I heard you had an interesting trip on the train.
It was thrilling. I'm hoping for an encore. Perhaps in Cairo.
Mr. Kreutzer possesses impressive technique, don't you think?
He certainly does. His numerous
fingering is
playmates in Austria
fantastic.
can tell you more about it than I.
You mean Mr. Kreutzer is a womanizer?
I'm not talking
And a
about
sexy
cheap
one at
skirts. I'm talking about expensive clothes. A man like him needs funds to support his lifestyle. Just go over to him, my dear. Tell the maestro that your family is wealthy. You have everything he's looking for. Money and a pretty face.
Hold your tongue. Mr. Kreutzer, Lady Westmacott, please.
Or did you have your eye on me, Mr. Kreutzer? Old, yes, but rich.
Jezebel.
man.
Why does she hate him so much?
Maestro.
I think he's a bit of a lady killer.
Ladies, man.
Not well. I suppose it's a bad choice of words in a murder mystery.
Yeah.
The only lady killer we know is the Doctor.
Is the doctor.
That's better. Freeloader.
And Mr. Kreutzer.
He
you
can't
seem
possibly
to
be
know
the
each
dad.
other.
I was
Not
just thinking
really,
that, but he
but I
can't be,
know
can
his
he?
type. Parasites
Oh, I
who
see.
cling
Oh,
to
he's
rich and
like
famous
her
and suck
son,
them
maybe,
dry.
and that's
The
why
young,
she's
misunderstood painter.
doesn't like him.
The innovative writer who writes books that no one wants to read. The musical talent that has to be supported. The ladies and gentlemen of high society let the others use them and call themselves patrons. Another word for fool.
Didn't you
Hipsters,
finance
you call them.
archaeological excavations in the Near East and Egypt?
For my husband, and I was there myself. I catalogued items for him, and I didn't show him off like a trophy at cocktail parties, but my son was one of them, the worst kind. The kind that sucks
He had
not
200
only the
followers on
money,
Instagram and thought
but
he was a
also the
big
life
deal.
Right out of the person.
He kept trying to get free stuff off
Take my
everyone.
leave.
You may.
He was a right git about it as well. What a little shit.
Oh, little shit. Right, well, let's go to the after deck, I guess.
No, Lewis is speaking from experience. Oh, snap. Snap!
Ooh, it's a
He's
kissing what?
sweating
What's the captain?
profusely.
Oh, yes.
Burst capillaries and a sweet odor. I hope the crew doesn't take the captain for a role model, and that they stay sober for the rest of
The
the trip.
captain is pissed off his tits.
He's sweat. I hope the.
Okay. Ha-do-do-do.
Oh, yeah, we need to break into the,
Let's break into
A
it.
deck chair in
room.
the sunshine on
Yeah.
a cruise ship. I'd
What's
be
that?
a fool to miss out on that.
Can we get a little
tomorrow, but
exclamation marks?
I have to take care of my duties.
Oh, yeah, of course.
before I
She was
can
sleeping
relax
in
the
that the whole
sun.
day, wasn't she, the next day?
Oh.
Do you remember?
Oh, whoops. I did it, and then I...
Bath towel. That
Here
sounds
we
like something
go.
you could steal.
Yeah, shove it in your bra.
Lovely big towel. I hope tomorrow I'll have a chance to sunbathe and enjoy the rest of the trip.
Oh, no, okay.
What else was there? Just the door and
It's just
decoction?
him, wasn't it? But we were just talking about how he
He's sweating.
smells.
I hope the.
You take him a towel if he's all sweaty.
Sweaty man, would you like to fake drool? Okay, well, go to the front. Let's go to
Okay, maybe there's nothing here.
Oh, okay, now we can talk to this very sexy ladies' man. Oh, go to the rear. Yeah, hello.
Oh, yeah, did you hear
and a talented musician.
Peter Mayhew
But he
died?
doesn't seem very happy.
Actually played Chewbacca.
He did indeed.
I
Sad news.
mean, you've got to... Some people look down on him a little bit. They're like, well, you were just a man in a suit, kind of thing. He was
Hello,
only
Mr.
picked because you were
Kreutzer.
7 feet tall.
Do you want to have a go at me?
Is he?
like
Is
the
that how
old
tall he
witch in
was?
there?
What?
I just wanted to talk to you.
Now is not the best time.
But actually, he pulled off some pretty good acting in that suit. It's pretty tricky to do. You've got to give some respect to those guys.
Yeah, definitely.
And obviously, he's a very beloved character. No, so I mean,
no, it is sad.
don't know on him that well, but
6'7" is still pretty massive.
was he 6'7"? Is that all? I thought he was taller than that. Yeah, he was a classy guy.
He was a great person. He was a Redditor and always very classy. No, very sad.
I just wanted to tell you that I really
Should we look up
loved
how
your
tall he
music,
is? I'm
and that Lady
intrigued now.
Westmacott did not have the right to speak to you like that.
Really? How do you know? You don't know me.
Then, did she have the right?
No, she didn't. That
7
cynical
foot
old
three.
witch enjoys
He was
exposing the
7'3".
weaknesses of others, although we all have them.
Holy shit, he
She
was
as well.
massive.
She lusts for recognition
I mean,
and
you're
acts as
what,
though it
6
weren't
foot
so
two?
disgraceful. She
That's
rejects
all.
prizes and awards
Jesus!
with snide remarks, but
I'm
she's angry when others
5'11",
receive them.
but when I wear shoes,
She
I'm
needs
like
to know
6
that
foot.
she's better
What?
than others.
Yeah.
You seem to know.
What, you
her
thought I was
quite
taller than
I
well.
thought you were 6
I've
foot
only
tall.
met her once or twice.
Yeah, well, I mean,
but I know her
these have
son
got a
and
little
some
bit.
of her friends.
So I'm like 6 foot.
One
when
friend
wearing-
of hers supported me for a long time.
do have to look
No one is
real
brave
high when
enough
you
to
talk
say
to
it
me,
to her
so.
face, but everyone hates her.
Her
So he was
or her
massive.
success?
Oh my gosh. What's your story anyway?
You're so talented. Why aren't you performing on the world's great stages?
Fate, perhaps. Or bad luck. My parents opened every door for me and my sister and expected corresponding careers.
Over-ambitious parents who force their children to play music?
No, it wasn't like that. I loved it. I loved to play the violin. They didn't have to force me. I wanted to do it on my own. I thought I would achieve my goals if only I
182
worked hard
centimeters.
enough. But
That's
it was
how
not
tall
to
you
be.
are.
Yeah, in America land.
Yeah, well, he was obviously well over 200.
God, yeah, I mean, massive.
What happened?
In a more dramatic story, I'd
We're
say that I
distracted.
broke my hand just before my big break, or that I was rejected
The
because of
violinist
my
knew Agatha
nationality or my
Christie's
name,
son.
or that I was brought down by a conspiracy.
I see.
But nothing like that ever happened.
That's interesting.
I
That's why
practiced
she
like
hates him.
mad. I got better and better, really good. But nothing happened. The right people never heard me. I was never in the right place at the right time.
So
Can you
important.
imagine how it feels to always be on the cusp of a
being in
breakthrough?
the right place
to
at
be
the right
just
time.
Right place, right
one
time, yeah.
evening away from becoming an overnight sensation? To see how other, less talented violinists pass you by because you just aren't lucky enough?
How terrible.
For every star in the limelight, there are a dozen more that burn out unseen, fading month by month.
Deep.
I didn't want to be
Tough.
one of those people who waste their lives chasing dreams without realizing that they're unattainable. If I couldn't have the life that I always dreamt of, and that my family expected from me, then at least I could have the next best life.
At the same time, I like to think the alternative is just be really mediocre and just keep trying.
Be mediocre, but keep trying.
Yeah, because sometimes
Yeah.
you can break through even if you're kind of crap.
Well, yeah, it's
Think
not
about the
every-
Yogscast. We just put out enough stuff.
Yeah,
that
none of us is particularly
some
good
of
at
it does
anything.
quite well. So yeah,
It's true.
The
That's
next
good
best
advice.
life.
Even if you're
Mansions,
mediocre, keep
limousines, parties,
trucking.
keep trucking.
everything you could wish for. Though none of it belongs to me.
The lady called you a freeloader.
An ugly word, but maybe not so far from the truth. I move with the rich and famous, and at first glance, I live exactly the life my father always wished for me. A carefree life, easygoing. And I play the violin, which I always loved to do.
But it's not really like that.
It's empty. My life is just a shell. A show, and everyone knows it. I loved something once, and I burned for it. But
This is a
now,
meaningful
The violin's
Chat.
just an accessory for practicing my real profession.
And your family?
How could I ever look them in the eyes? A failed violinist who gave up.
What does the future hold for you?
I've got to jump
Isn't it
over the
obvious?
side of the
My
ship.
hands are starting to shake
No.
from alcohol. What will be left once I lose my good looks? I'll have nothing then. And so I'll put an end to
Oh my
it all.
god.
You can't say
God.
things like that.
No.
Joking. Maybe,
No.
With
maybe
my
cut,
father's
cut the
pistol.
alcohol out.
I always have it with me.
Oh, here we go.
It's gone. Fate won't even grant me a quick death.
Don't you think you can still make it?
No. It's too late now. The
So he
real
did have a
question
gun
is,
on him.
He
It was just a
did.
Did
pistol.
I
It was
give
in his
up too
pocket.
quickly back then?
Oh yeah, because
I don't
he said
know.
his gun
Thank
got
you
stolen.
for listening.
Goodbye, Mr. Kreutzer.
Are you allowed to just walk, like, get a like, are you allowed to go from, like, Paris through Switzerland and Italy with just a gun in your pocket the whole time?
Maybe in the 60s? I don't know. Probably not though. A tiny little Thompson gun.
I feel like this guy's got some pretty fucking bad problems, which are
I mean, that was
beyond
deep.
the Miss Lydia to solve.
I think our character kind of loves him a bit.
Sounds like he's doing all
You
right.
know, he's like the
So,
tortured soul you want to save. You know, he's one of those.
maybe he does this story to all the girls.
Yeah, probably.
And it's actually bullshit.
He's just to get
they're like-
way to get them into bed, and then
it's
the
like
next morning he's like,
because he's like a bad
"Hey."
boy. He's got the gun.
Yeah, got the looks.
And she's like,
But it's a
"Oh, can I
tortured
see your
soul."
gun?" And he's like, "Maybe if you let me into your cabin."
I can't get it out in the open.
People will say it.
Also, gamers 00700 donate 300 Twitch bits. Thank you very much, gamers. Says the Raven Nevermore. Thank you
Quoth
very much.
the Raven,
Quoth
Nevermore.
the
Do you remember Quoth the Raven, Nevermore?
The Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's maybe, is that why it's called? Is there a Poe reference
Raven?
in this?
Probably. I'd imagine. Yeah. You think so? Is there? Is chat? Anyone notice that? Gobbinators donated 500 Twitch bits. Thank you, Gobbinators. So cheer. Thank you.
Anyone
Thank you so
smarter
much.
than us?
Is anyone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cleverer than us. Probably lots of you. Everybody. Ildehi. How do you say that? Ildehi.
It's probably like
22.
It's probably like Ali.
Ali.
Do you know what I mean? It's spelled EILIDHY.
Ali.
It's probably like Ali. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. Isn't
Yeah.
It? Or like, or Eve. Eagle.
Donated $12.99. Thank you very much. Says, I've just finished my final ever university exam, so I thought I would say thank you for all the content you guys have provided over the years. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And congratulations for finishing your exams.
I
Woohoo!
love these Irish names.
You're free.
Yeah, there's like definitely like a. I need to look this up. Is it? What is it? Ailey.
Ailey.
Okay.
Ailey. Oh, I like that. Ailey. Thank you, Ailey.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Or Ailey.
Or Ailey.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, congrats and thanks.
What? I want to know what your final university exam was.
Yeah, what were you doing?
It's like something. Wait, Edgar Allan Poe, The Life and Times. What would be your
I'm sure I could help you.
Your
Stand aside.
If you told me what
hang
you're
on.
looking for.
You're just getting in my way. Now get out.
I'll wait at the door, madam.
Yes.
Oh, Miss,
Mayors?
can I help you?
No, I'm just having a look around the ship. Good day.
She was listening in.
Oh, that was close.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can we go upstairs? Yeah, what would be your like? First of all, if you were on like MasterChef or whatever, what would you cook on that? What would you cook on MasterChef?
Oh.
Would be your like go-to thing that you're really good at cooking? Would it be like a cake? It can be baking, or it can be
Okay. Okay.
Or
Well,
meal,
I'll
or
do a main and a meal dessert. I would make a really good mac and cheese. Bear with me here. It's got like 4 types of cheese, a little bit of prosciutto, got a bit of whole grain mustard. It's gonna blow your arteries to shit. It's incredible,
Okay,
right?
that sounds like poison. Carry
Yeah,
on,
and a really nice cheesecake to follow.
cheese and cheese.
Just cheese and cheese.
So 5 cheese,
just
mac and cheese followed
just
by
like 8
cheesecake.
cheeses. And then you
Good
lie
Lord,
down.
why don't we
and
just
you
crack
die.
open the wheel? Why don't you just plonk a big Edam on the table? Just go hog wild.
Yeah.
Get stuck in, mate.
What would yours be?
Oh, what for some?
Main and then pudding.
Be
Two
like
handsome sailors are standing at the table and studying
like
the
a-
marine map. Good thing they're busy. I can have a look around without
Just a
being
bowl of veg.
disturbed.
I could do like quite a good like a vegetable stir fry rice thing.
Rice and veg?
It'll be healthy, but yeah, it's quite.
That's not. Come on, you
it's a
gotta
nice-
spice
it's
it
a
up a
really
little
nice
bit.
one.
Come on, I want to be wowed. Well,
I'm not gonna put any meat
MasterChef
in there.
judges. I'm winning with my cheese heart attack on a plate.
how is Lydia winning?
Ah.
I get deducted points just for suggesting the idea of
Vegetables
a
and rice.
vegetable
How are you
thing.
making it tasty? What's the sauce? What are you putting in there?
I could do like loads of different ones.
Well,
you can have a choice.
What's
Like a nice plum one, or
Bit
like
of plum?
a sweet like
Bit
a,
of plum?
like a chili one, or
chili?
like
Chili
a
would be nice. Okay.
like a.
All right.
yeah, I could
Better
do
not
all
come from a
sorts.
packet though. I want that stuff
No, I can
from
make
scratch.
it. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I lose points for describing it as a thing. Yeah.
Yours is healthy. Mine's just dying.
Veggie noodles thing or rice. Rice and noodles. You can choose.
Okay.
I'll make it.
I'll have noodles.
Just request it. Any type. Or all of them. Egg noodles, rice noodles. Can do any.
Okay. I want a bit of udon. Give me some udon. Like worms.
It's just some peas and the fish fingers in a smiley face. Yeah.
All right.
I
What's
like that, Calic.
What's for
Yeah.
pudding?
Oh,
Fruit. Just a bowl of fruit.
what's a good pudding? Don't really do. I'm not really a
No.
big pudding.
Well, you're not really doing very good at this, Master
I'm bad, aren't I?
Chef. Like rice and veg and pudding.
Shouldn't have. Shouldn't have asked you the question if I wasn't willing to get it swung
I
back
know,
round.
right? You've got to be
I felt like
prepared.
the doors just like hit me in the face.
What's it like if you went to a restaurant?
Correct.
What pudding would you see and be like, oh yeah, gotta have that?
Don't really eat any pudding.
Never. What about nice
Not
sticky
anymore.
toffee pudding? I
Can't.
guess there's a lot you can't eat because of milk.
Almost all of the pudding is out.
Yeah, shit. What about lemon sorbet?
Well, that's the one that I was thinking as well. But the thing about that is it's just too much sugar.
Oh, it's.
I don't really
But
eat
this is
sugar.
you can let yourself go for this. This is
I'm allowed
this is your
to
cheat
have a bit of
meal.
sugar.
This is your cheat meal.
Steve's an apple crumbler.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
apple crumble's good. Bit of custard as well. Oof, yes. Hello.
Yeah, Steve's in chat with the apple crumble. A smoke. Oh no, Bud Smoker OG. I think we know what you're thinking about when you're talking about smoke.
A classic. The thief enters
Sticky
the
toffee pudding. I
ventilation
love
shaft.
sticky toffee pudding.
Can
Oh,
it
I could
really
be.
be
I
that
could go
easy?
for a chocolate brownie actually. As like
Chocolate
a
brownie,
vegan,
a vegan
No,
chocolate
vegan
brownie.
chocolate brownie.
Yeah.
The cover is
Mm.
screwed shut.
Or I like a banoffee pie as well.
So
That's
is
good.
this a way down?
Oh yeah, banoffee pie, Steve. Yeah.
Banoffee.
Love
Oh,
a banoffee pie.
I just have a banana on its own. Don't need any coffee.
So he'll just be Lewis will be serving a banana, a la banoffee pie, Lewis. It's just a banana.
Enjoy.
All the first-class cabins have their own
Ah,
ventilation.
okay. So we're gonna
The
go down the
shaft might be
ventilation
my best point
to
of
get into our
entry,
room.
but unfortunately, the cover is screwed shut.
Okay, so we need like a pair of pliers or whatever. Apparently, for some reason, I can't use my salad tongs.
But can you do? Yeah, just do a little exclamation. Do a little exclamation. I always call it an exclamation mark, but it's not. Is it? Okay, so we need. What's that? What are these
I
other?
think I looked in. Oh, I haven't
There's
looked
a
at
rubber
that.
ring.
There's some sailors in there, some handsome sailors.
If someone leaves the bridge, I'll pretend to be stargazing, and if that doesn't
Okay.
work, I'll just turn on the charm.
Show me tits, love.
I was about to say I just showed my tits. I thought, well, that's just uncouth.
So they can't touch the ring.
No, let's just go downstairs.
All right, we'll go downstairs, and then we'll just check everywhere else that we haven't checked with some magnifiers.
Okay. Oh, have we been to the forecastle? We haven't been
Oh,
to
the
the
fox, the
forecastle.
fox.
Oh, it's not the
folk-
forecastle, is it? How do you say it?
Foxhole.
Forecastle.
Yes.
I forgot about this word that I definitely will never be able to pronounce.
We can play shuffleboard.
We'll play a bit of shuffleboard. That was great fun. Highlight.
That was a highlight.
Curling, shuffleboard, all the same to me. I'm not interested in any of that now.
That was when I was younger.
I'm young and free. Oh, these two getting it on in the corner.
The two of them seem to be in a private conversation. I'd better not disturb them. When Adil and I were following the professor in London, I was disguised. But that doesn't mean he won't recognize me now.
Okay. Do, 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 do. We could go down to the cargo hold. Might be something down there we could use to pry open.
This should be the entrance to the cargo hold.
Nope.
Not really my concern.
Nope. All right, let's just do this in case there's something I'm missing.
I think.
Oh, I'm just pressing it over and over again. I didn't realize every time you pressed it, you lose a bit of points.
Well, it's a bit buggy, isn't it?
Whoopsie. All right, so nothing in here.
Nothing in the forecastle. Nothing in the upstairs. Well, we did make a screwdriver or get a screwdriver.
It's, yeah, some kind of
something to unscrew
the vents. So we can't go. Let's try going near her room again. I don't know if the butler's still going to be hanging around it. Oh, he is. He's here.
Inch is intelligent and ruthless, a dangerous combination. He's not a brilliant planner, but he is smart and careful. He senses danger. I'm afraid he might suspect that something is wrong.
Oh yeah, she's putting on an American accent for people, isn't she? When she's talking, she's got a
I
British
think he's
accent.
frightening. You look in his face and you'd believe that he's at peace with the world and himself. But Adil told me about his moon swings. From one moment to the next, the mask falls away, and he's capable of anything.
Interesting.
Chili Beef says, "Come dine with Yogs would be a pretty awesome show. Get on it, Lulu. Also, choke me, mommy. Push me, daddy."
Oh my god. All
You've
right.
watched this stream before, haven't you?
Well, because you've donated $5, that can be arranged. Thank you.
Inch is watching the door. I need another way into the cabin.
Yes, that's through the ventilation. So let's go back to our room, shall we?
That's a great idea.
Well,
though.
then let's go. Can we go to the doctor's room? Where else can we go?
yeah.
There must be other
Can we go down
stuff.
here?
That
We should do a
seen.
Yogs come dine with me. That would be great. Although yours would be shit, so maybe not.
All right.
Okay.
Very fine handiwork. The model maker even wrote the name of the ship on the tiny life preservers. But the winter garden at the back of the saloon is missing. And the stern deck looks different. It was obviously made before the ship was remodeled.
Right. Reading chat.
Yeah.
Doctor?
Doctor?
Come in.
Aha! Alright, there'll be something in here we can steal, isn't there? That will open. Some kind of medical
It's always
utensil.
something we can
How
thieve.
can I help you, young lady?
Well,
Are you the ship's doctor?
Yes, of course.
You see, that's what I thought, because
So
you've
she's
got a
acting like an
uniform
airhead.
and you work in the medical center.
Well spotted, young lady. My name is Dr. Gebhardt. How can I help you?
What are the other passengers like?
Listen, young lady, I do not really have time to chat right now. Today is my
Just
first day,
wondering
and
if you
it is
have
going
a wrench or
differently
something like that,
than I had expected.
You do seem a little stressed. Maybe I should relax. Stress isn't good for you.
One of my heels is loose. Now I
You're
want
right.
to re-screw it.
If there is nothing else I can help you with,
But you weren't really helpful at all. Maybe I'll come back later. Bye now.
no, don't leave. What?
Oh shit!
What?
We can't actually get in there.
The good doctor seems to be very busy. I shouldn't bother him.
I don't think she is American or rich. I think she's poor and British. Yeah. Well, she's definitely British, but I think
Several
she's probably a bit poor.
journals and magazines. Ah, this looks pretty interesting. Art and culture today.
Wasn't.
There's something about
Another interesting adult.
unique
Boring
masterpieces.
to me.
First time together in their home country. Tireless efforts of Baroness von Trebitz.
Blah blah blah.
Can we get in here?
We briefly discussed whether we should try to steal the second eye here on the ship. The lack of escape routes and the 10-centimeter thick door to the safe settled the question.
Okay. Okay, poke. All right. So far, no bloody luck.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Where was our cabin? Where did we come from?
We were the top left. It
Oh,
wouldn't let
right.
us go
No
back in
time for
again.
reading. I have to
You
find the
just
secret.
did.
No time.
Well then, why is
Okay.
that coming up as something I can look at?
Right.
That's all right. It was I'll double check, but I don't think we can go back in there.
Oh right. Oh shit. Can we not?
I don't think she puts on the accent when she talks to her boyfriend, Aldi. What's his name? Oh, maybe I can. Oh, my bad. I absolutely can. Right, there's probably something in here then.
He has the
Did we not-
enviable talent of being able to sleep anywhere, anytime. He once fell asleep on a cable car and only woke up after he'd already gone up the mountain and back down again.
Wow. Right. We need all of the. We need a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Normally I don't carry so many things around, but it would have been suspicious if I'd come aboard with nothing but a rucksack whilst pretending to be the daughter of a wealthy family.
Didn't bring a screwdriver though.
What's that?
I got this necklace from my father. It's supposed to remind me that money isn't the most
Well, it's
important
not doing
thing
a
in
good
life.
job of it, is it,
If all
love?
you've got is this penny, as well as family and friends, then you're a very rich girl, he said. I'll take it with me. It'll bring me luck.
Oh, we could use that. Yeah, it's probably got some like sharp bit in it,
We
isn't it?
could penny it open.
The necklace. Yeah, there'll be like.
We can penny it with a screwdriver.
Yeah.
That'll do.
I always try to if my things are ever searched.
Okay. Hello, Adil.
He's a
It
bit of a
happened
dill.
pretty fast between us.
Mm-hmm.
It was magic when we first met. Birds of a feather flock together, and he can be very charming.
All right. Jesus. What's in the bathroom? Anything?
We booked this cabin because it's centrally located. Easy to duck in whenever we need to. Of course, the fact that it's a first-class cabin with a huge bathroom
It's
and
one of the
shower
only ones.
had nothing to do with it.
I mean,
As soon as
such
I
a
swap
small
the
boat.
jewels, I'll treat myself
Maybe
to
it's
a
not
hot
actually a small
shower,
boat. Maybe it's a
and then
big
we'll
boat,
see
but
how the
we're
evening
seeing a snapshot.
progresses.
Yeah, it's got to be massive, right? I mean, it looks like it's a big boy,
cruise liner.
big old cruise liner. Yeah, this is like a pretty fancy lobby. Right, so we need to
Man,
go.
I like this plinky plonk music. It's like
Relaxing,
about
isn't
like
it?
it is relaxing.
A little bit smooth jazz.
The last time I had a massage, it had like this kind of music on. It was like ages and ages ago, but I just fell asleep straight away. It's so
But
embarrassing.
Isn't that sad though if you fall asleep because you don't actually get to like enjoy the massage because you're asleep and you wake up and it's over and you've spent 50 quid on something you didn't really like
I don't know whether,
acknowledge happening.
I don't know how you're supposed to stop it though.
Yeah,
mean-
I guess if you're so relaxed you can't help it. But then you don't get to like be like, oh, this feels nice because you're just
Well,
asleep.
they like first of all they draped like a thing over my eyes, like a hot towel or whatever.
Which is laced with chloroform.
And then it felt like it wasn't. Then like they put like aromatherapy stuff like right under my nose, so I kind of couldn't not breathe. Like smelling stuff.
Yeah.
Like when you get woken up.
Yeah, open up your nostrils.
And it's like totally burned, like my nostrils with like almost like
God.
strong. It was like I was drugged. I think I was drugged. Basically.
I mean, yeah,
If there's loads of pictures out there-
happened? What happened to you? Where did this take place?
It's like a Thai place.
Okay.
Definitely drugged. Mr. Brillio, you've just finished your massage. Thank you.
Oh God.
Okay, bye.
The penny might be the right
You
size.
definitely got chloroformed.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is actually going to work.
I guess if it's got like a
The
sharp
penny
enough
fits
point.
perfectly into the screw slot, but my fingers.
Oh, for
aren't
fuck's sake, there's
strong
always
enough to
something.
turn the
Oh, my
screw.
weak,
I'm
my
weak
puny girl
woman.
fingers can't possibly unscrew it with a penny.
What if you use the salad tongs with the necklace?
That's it. I can jam the penny in and make an improvised screwdriver.
My God, it's so crazy. It might just work. Wait, where is it? There.
All right.
I can't believe it. Honestly, if you were in a point-and-click game, the first thing you'd bring everywhere is a fucking screwdriver.
Yeah, like there's pretty much every problem could be solved with having a screwdriver.
I got a new chair for my because I finally
That's
got
it.
a
I
chair.
just hoped that this was the
Just,
right
is that
chair.
your flat? Just
Well, I never got a chair.
singular chair.
The
with
point is that
washing.
I didn't deliberately got like a standing desk at home as well.
Yeah.
But because I'm now standing all day,
Wait, so you didn't have anywhere to sit down at home?
No.
Oh.
So I would just like, but I have got like a crap patio chair.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to sit in that for a
I know,
while,
but that's
do
the point. Like,
Oh.
I was supposed to not. But the thing is, I've just been sitting in it and trying to make it more comfortable by putting like cushions and stuff in it. So I finally caved and actually got a fucking
A nice
chair.
chair. What's it like? Tell us about it. Is it very
I
luxurious?
haven't built it yet. I need a screwdriver.
Ah,
still
shit. Well,
haven't
if you've
found
got
a way
a
to
pair
get
of
back
wooden
into the
salad tongs for the
ventilation
penny,
shaft from the
you'll be
cabin.
fine.
I need something like a rope and a way to tie it
What
to
about
the
the
shaft.
futon? Oh, I can't sit on a futon in front of your fucking. Oh my god, computer, that's terrible. I know, I'm an embarrassment, guys. I'm not really even there very often, honestly.
I still haven't found a way to get back into the ventilation
like a
shaft
rope.
from the cabin. I need
Towel.
something like a rope.
A
and a way
towel.
to tie.
Yeah, clever.
Towel. What was that flag up there?
Oh.
Can we go back? Just upstairs. Just it said examine the flag.
Look at that. It didn't come up before, did it? So this has got to
See that flag there? The one in the middle of the screen.
This one? Oh yeah.
Can we break that off?
Doo-doo-doo.
No idea what kind of flag this is.
Yes.
But the pole it's attached to could be very useful one day. It's about 80 centimeters long and looks quite stable.
That's about a foot.
Okay, so we could use this.
That's not 80
Yes,
centimeters.
20
it's
centimeters. No,
sturdy,
80
but it's
centimeters.
also
I
too
always think of them
cumbersome
like the
to carry
rulers you
around.
use at primary school. They were 30 centimeter rulers and they were that big.
It's like two and a half
So
feet.
it's like that. Whatever, however big that is.
It's 2.4, 2.8. A yard. It's a yard. It's a meter.
Pole.
The
I
pole
reckon a
alone won't help
pole
me.
and the
No,
bath
pole plus
towel.
towel.
Yeah.
I reckon. Biley says, show love 500. Hey, mediocre's not a bad thing. I am washing a bakery right now and I'm in debt. But mediocre life is also easy life. It's great. Hashtag not an English speaker. Don't worry, Biley. Honestly, that sounds like you're having a great time.
Yeah, man. Thank you for the Twitch bits and good. Yeah.
I heard this story told to me once about that sort of thing, and it was like, I can kind of very quickly paraphrase it here, but basically, the story is that someone. Okay, I'm just gonna paraphrase it. It's bad. I'm gonna tell it badly, but basically, like, the idea is that there's a man who is living on like near a beach, okay, with his family.
Yeah.
And it's just about got enough space to live, just about. It's tight though, and so he goes out every day, and he's a fisherman, so he rows out into the sea. It's lovely, nice weather, nice time, and catches fish, and then takes them back, and then goes to the market and sells his fish at the market stall. And one day, so he does this for years, and then one day a man comes up to him and says, you could these fish, look at your wonderful, beautiful fish you've got here. This is really amazing. Like, I could really help you out. We could get a little bit of help for you, get another man, and then you could have a second market stall, because you always sell out. It always seems to be popular. And he's like, well, the man, so the fisherman sort of says, well, okay, so then what? And he says, well, then you can have more money, and you can have more things, you can have more stuff, and we can get more people involved, and you can have a business, and someone else can be employed to do the fishing for you, so you can spend more time with your family. And then he says, so then what? And he says, well, then we can sort of make it into a big fishing corporation, and we can set up you, and you can have you can be jet setting all around the world, and you can have an office, and you can be busy, and we can have we can have a franchise system. We can have all sorts of we could be global. We could be we could do all this stuff. And he says, and then what? And he says, well, then you sort of you wind down, and you sell up, and you pass the company on to someone else. He says, well, then what? And he says, well, then you get a house near the beach, and you go out every day, and you fish, and you maybe walk to the marketplace later in the day. And so he says,
that's what I do now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
So it's like a little bit like, it's like a classic story.
That's cool.
Right?
I've never heard that before.
But it's like, I've told that story before as well. But it's kind of like an interesting thought to do with like, what people, because people always want more.
Yeah.
People always seem to want more.
But
People are very.
actually
It's
give
very
you-
hard to be contented with what you've got.
Well, I mean, I genuinely think like as long as you're as long as you don't dread going into your job, like you don't dread what you do with your life, as long as you're content and happy, like it doesn't really matter what you're doing or how much money you make. Like that's the most important thing. So if you're, you know, washing bakeries and you're cool and you don't hate it, then that's great. Like you can have the most well-paid job, but fucking hate your life, hate going in, despise it, never see your family, you know. But if you can, you know, if you're Steve just tell me about it in my ear. But you know, if you're enjoying what you're doing, it doesn't really matter what you're doing.
It has to fund your lifestyle, but it's so tricky these days.
Yeah, you got, as long as
it feels
yeah,
like it's much harder now to be like to keep above water. Certainly, when you look at how it was, you know, 50 years ago, for example, like single parent family was often able to like provide for everyone, whereas now you kind of need both parents to work.
Yeah.
Which is a very different culture.
Yeah, it used to be stay-at-home mom.
It's a lot more pressure.
Yeah.
And as a result, it's hard to fund your lifestyle or get to a lifestyle that you're happy with. But it's even tougher to know that that's, you know, you have the one when you know, it's tough. It's tough. I feel for a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a bit of a downer.
On that depressing note, should we take a break?
Yeah, let's have a little break.
Let's have a little break. Have a cup of tea or a coffee. Have a pee.
And we'll be back with this. Well, we're really taking our time on this.
We need to talk here. We haven't really actually. We're going to stream through.
All right, I'm going to get coffee.
Yeah, me too. Good idea.
BRB.
Everyone have a cry. See you in a bit.
BRB.
Bye.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back. Oh, in the break, Lydia prepped her. We both prepped what we were going to eat. I bought a little pot of reduced fat of Be Good to Yourself char-grilled vegetable couscous. Half a pot is only 152 calories. Which actually sounds like quite a lot now, doesn't it?
I mean, Fanny McFatson over here. You should watch what you eat. Jesus Christ. Lewis is making fun of me for my stack of chocolate hobnobs. What's wrong with 3 chocolate hobnobs on a little plate with a cup of coffee?
I'm going to post this picture. I took
He's
of you and your chocolate
He's
hobnobs.
making fun of me. Just because he's got his healthy couscous and I've got my pile
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just
my pile of
surprised that
biscuits.
that's like to keep you going through this stream is 3 chocolate hobnobs. That seems like, is that a normal amount?
That's normal. I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. I mean, if I had the packet in here, I'd just keep going. And I'm, yes, a huge Amazonian. I need sugar energy to keep going.
All
right? God
yeah.
damn it. If I had the pack of
Half-time.
biscuits, I would just literally just keep eating now. Oh, yeah. These are really good dipped in coffee.
Hang on. Was it half-time fuel?
There wasn't any other snacks.
There you go. Let's tweet it. Let's tweet it. It's a lovely pic. If you want to see Lydia drooling over a small plate of hobnobs, you can check out.
I was thinking about 4, but I was like, well, that's just excessive.
You should take a picture of me eating this manky-looking half couscous out of this.
Okay. I'm doing a sad picture of Lewis. Make sure you look depressed.
Hang on, let me get a nice big spoon of it. Mmm.
Oh, wow. Okay, one.
Very unflattering. That's what you
this
get.
one's my favorite one.
Go for it. That's fine. Oh.
His eyes are like rolling back a bit. I'm gonna reply to his tweet with it. So we're kicking off social media as it happens.
Oh.
All right, so we were talking. We're gonna get this game finished.
Are we?
Yeah, we're gonna. Well,
Let's
maybe
get on
not.
with it.
I don't know if we're gonna
Yeah.
have to finish it, but we're gonna make waves.
Yeah. Ayami, Saku, hey Lulu and Squidus. I've seen you in chat actually.
Hello.
Thank you for the dono.
Thank you.
Loving watching Mystery Fridays. Look forward to them every week. Yeah, me and Lydia were just saying how much like I don't know if this game's very well reviewed, but we were both kind of looking forward to it just because the mood's just nice and it's very chill. Like if we were playing like a co-op game or like fighting zombies or something, it'd be very different.
Yeah, very different.
Very different mood.
Would
That's
be.
not what we're good at really. We're good at like just talking shit really.
Chilling, relaxing. Yeah. No, I much prefer the chill
So
vibe.
yeah, he says, enjoying you brighten up my days. Lewis, you don't need pudding. You're sweet enough on your own.
Aww,
That
ain't
is-
that sweet?
I know about pudding though.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do a chocolate. I do miss a chocolate cake. A little slice
a
of.
bath towel around the pole.
You could
treat
pull
yourself. Are you
across the
super
ventilation
strict?
shaft
I
and
just don't-
climb down with the
don't
help
wanna eat too
of
much
the
refined sugar.
towel.
I mean, it is
Sounds like a
terrible for
plan.
you and addictive.
Yeah.
But so do you just eat natural? Do you just have fruit and stuff then? Yeah.
Well, I guess like I'm a more of a starter person than a. I eat a lot of food. That's the thing, and so often by the time dessert comes, I'm not really in the mood for it. So I counter the issue of being tempted by desserts by having like a big starter instead or something, or eating a lot of like sides of vegetables.
What would
Like
be
when I
your-
go out, I usually have like a big side of greens, or like I'm just sat there like a rabbit, just like
munching
going
away.
through the salad.
What would be your your favorite starter of choice?
I don't know,
Here
like
goes nothing.
I love a bit of like fried potato-y stuff. She looks like she's made a gun out.
Bit of fried. Oh, I do like. What's that stuff called? Potato bravas.
Yeah,
Is
like
that fried
potato.
potato? Is that what that is?
Potatoes, onions, any of that stuff.
Oh yeah,
is good.
that is good. I love potatoes.
It's like a fortune teller.
Yeah, it's just terrifying.
I finally got you. I'll have them
Baptist
arrest you,
bravas.
and
Potatoes.
justice will be done.
The least healthy vegetable.
I've never
Can
seen
I
him
be
eat
of
anything
assistance,
except
madam?
variations of
Yes.
mush.
You can get out of the way.
That's
Shall
Steve.
I tidy up,
I
madam?
better talk.
No, it's time to celebrate.
Is that the lady from Sherlock's window? Yes, old
Excellent.
titties.
Oh my God, yes, beautiful titty lady.
Oh, careful. There was a bit of careful with the camera
The old
angles there.
upskirt.
It
Right,
seems
what's she
like
looking
she
at?
was searching for a specific photo and that she actually found it. Jakob Aust. Now I've got you, she said.
What was this
We got
all
our
about?
hands on the list of passengers.
Jakob
Is that the
Aust.
doctor's real name?
Yeah, it must
Jakob?
be.
Okay.
Maybe we're going to find out what happened with that mystery.
Yeah, because that was really
It
unexplained.
was really cryptic, wasn't it?
I hope
Impressive
they explain that.
For a quick drink on the
I think
dough.
she was blackmailing him because she knew about who he really was, so he killed her.
Hmm.
Okay.
Gin, whiskey,
You're eating
liqueur,
your
sherry,
hot dogs
vodka,
with a
brandy,
spoon.
and
No,
champagne.
it was
Every bottle is at least half empty.
stirring my coffee. Not
Mm.
that strange.
That's like my liquor cabinet.
Just full of
full of-
hard liquor,
Yeah.
gins and spirits.
What's that? A
I like to
small
liquor
leather
hard.
strap.
Yeah.
Aha. To me, it looks like a combination lock.
Mm.
A good one, too. The door
Ooh.
only opens
Ooh.
when the right symbols are in place.
Okay. One of these bad boys.
What's that say in the background?
I have no idea. Can we look at it? Yeah.
Nefertiti, Guernica, AD, Buonarroti's Adam. This could be a memory aid for the Baroness. And it would explain how Inch discovered the combination. I'm going to copy the hints. As I see it, I have to decipher these clues
Decipher spelled
to
wrong.
find 3 of the symbols. Then I can guess the 4th. Well, Nefertiti was an Egyptian queen.
Yeah.
The monogram and the 2 other clues aren't much help.
Okay.
What can we spin the symbols
There are
to?
outlines of animals. A dog, a cat, a bear,
What was
and a
Nefertiti?
rooster, amongst others.
The god
8
of-
symbols per cylinder.
She wasn't a
That
god, she
means
was
more
a
than
queen.
4,000
Like,
possible combinations.
Okay, so wait, I didn't actually want to do that. Go back. Can we look at, yeah, okay.
Oh god, we have to scroll through about a million things. Beeba-dabba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo, dibba-doo. Microsoft account problem.
No, go away.
This is what it should be.
No,
This
no,
is
no,
what it
no,
is.
No. Would it just be at the end of this?
Somehow still standing says, hey guys, I'm a boy who wants to be non-gender. I want to literally rip my dick off. So I think, not 100% sure what it is yet. That is, do you know what? That is like a nice thing. Like you gotta like think it through properly. I think that's what a lot of people like say. Like a lot of people like don't want to do like these kind of transgender treatments like on the spur of the moment. It's not like a Las Vegas shotgun wedding. You don't want to just dive into it.
No, not what you want to.
You want to kind of.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the clock is ticking, isn't it? And it's like, you know, you don't want to get. If you want to be like, I was watching the OA, and there's
The
like
what?
the OA.
What's that?
It's like a thing. It's like a Netflix show,
Mhm.
and there's like a girl on there who's like getting testosterone on like illegally, like as illegal, you know, like from a shady guy.
Okay, yeah.
For like to be like transgender. I was like, oh my god, that's cool. But yeah, like some people obviously have to do that. It's tricky. It's a tricky old world, isn't it? It's like such an evolving, like
'Cause don't they
new thing.
do doctors say you have to live as the gender you wish to be for like a year or 2
think
years
so.
or something like
I
that
think so.
before
Something
they'll
like that.
something like
Yeah.
Hence,
Anyway, I've been dealing with pretty severe depression, and you guys have been helping me through it. Thought we deserved a little thank you. Well, I mean, I think that kind of is. It's very tough to. It comes with the territory, doesn't it? A little bit. Like it's very tough to be to get through that when it's not widely accepted by, you know, it's such a new thing, generational thing.
yeah.
Certainly, like the older generation just are yet to catch up,
They just don't really understand.
and don't really. I think a lot of people don't really understand it.
it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Somehow still standing.
I think I think
It's a very kind, generous donation, and good luck with everything you're going through at the moment.
yeah, definitely. Luckily, it takes 3 years
Just to get a doctor's appointment.
appointment.
I rang the doctors yesterday, and the first appointment they had was a month away. A freaking month away. Like, it's like, goddamn.
I was gonna go to the doctor about my ear, but I was like, I can't be asked.
What's wrong with your
I
ear?
just looked it up. Well, I've had like since I came back from San Francisco.
Yeah.
I've had like a really achy, like blocked up. I thought it was originally blocked up.
Yeah.
Like just with wax or something. So I bought some drops, but then they just made it like really, really a lot worse.
Oh no.
So I don't think it was that. I think it was like the pressure.
Oh, from the plane.
Yeah, and I think I might have like perforated or ruptured my eardrum.
Oh shit.
It's like it was a bit gross. It's
But-
quite painful, but it's actually today. It's okay, and it's gotten a lot better over the last week. But it was bad, and then it got better, and now it's come back, and now it's better. So,
Right.
but apparently you can get this like anyway. I'm gonna go to the doctors after it's like cleared up this time.
Yeah.
And so, because I think if I went now, they would just say, oh, it's all swollen up, I can't see anything.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
back
yeah,
when it feels
yeah.
better.
Right.
Um,
But you might as well try and book the appointment now, because by the time you get one, then it'll probably be better.
I had some. Well, one time I had an ear infection like three or 4 years ago, and I had some antibiotic eardrops for it, and they made me like as soon as I used them, I got like this rash like all over my chest.
Oh my god.
It was really horrible
Allergic
and really
reaction?
like serious as well, like a proper allergic reaction. So yeah, like I can't have like sulfur-based antibiotics.
Oh yeah, you're allergic to a whole bunch of stuff, aren't
It's
you?
stupid. It's really
Yeah.
annoying.
Oh,
but like
that's really annoying.
it can be really put olive oil in your ears. Well, that's actually what I did. Like 85. That's actually the thing that made it worse.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that made it worse.
Yeah.
Because it can.
It only works to clear out earwax, but
I
I don't
guess if
think
you
I've
didn't have
actually got earwax. I
Then
think
you're
it's
just
like
pouring oil
I
into
think
your-
it was like I was
yeah.
pouring olive oil into my
Oh,
perforated eardrum.
drum. Oh, ouch.
I think it was a bad
Ouch.
strategy.
Yeah. Well, that's good. It's feeling a bit better today because you're wearing headphones all the time. Is that not making it? That can't be nice, can it?
Well, I think I don't know. Anyway, 'cause I'm looking into it, guys. Don't worry, I'll be all right. It's fine. Yeah, well, I will in 3 years, Steve. I'm gonna go into where I've got a point booked in 3 years' time.
3 years, bam.
No, I'm feeling a lot better
I'd
today.
put money on the Eye of the Sphinx
good.
being behind this
I haven't had to
door.
have
I
any
don't think
painkillers
any-
today, which is a good start.
Yeah.
Because I've been on like ibuprofen for the last week or two.
You're not supposed to take ibuprofen for that long, though, are you?
Yeah.
I don't really listen to that stuff, though. They're like, don't take cocodamol for more than 3 days.
I don't take any cocodamol. That stuff's way too strong for me.
Oh, I love it. It's
I'm
not,
only
it's
a
not
little
strong enough for
lightweight.
me. I need the hard stuff.
I'd prefer to lock the door. Someone could come in and catch me at any moment. But it's
So
important
do I have
not
to-
to leave a trace. Inch absolutely cannot find out about us. I must hurry.
Okay, well,
The
all right,
mannequin
I'm going to
could
finish
probably
examining, but
wear
she made it sound like I get the combination
It'd
from the
disappear
different
under the Baroness's
member
clothes,
on the
though.
ship.
Don't put anything in your ear smaller than a cord head.
As a child.
Just don't fuck with
when
your
I
ears.
got
I think that's
bored,
really
Yeah,
kind of
well,
dumb.
you're not meant to
So I was like
use
poking. I was like poking like
cotton buds.
I wasn't putting cotton buds in there, but
Oh, you're not supposed to, but I
you're not
would
supposed to
love
because that just pushes it like
Yeah.
pushes the wax back.
So satisfying, though, isn't it? When you have a little clean. Ooh, lovely.
Yeah, it feels good,
Like, how
yeah.
else are you supposed to get wax out? I don't really know.
Apparently it's like self-cleaning. You don't need to, and then if it gets really bad,
Yeah.
you can have it like they have like little suction things. You could loosen it up anyway.
Ooh. Oh, I love it. Has anyone ever used those ear candles?
Apparently
You
they
use
are
the
the biggest
candle.
load of bollocks as well. Yeah,
I-
they're really dangerous.
Oh, I haven't used one in ages, but I've heard that they are also a scam, that they burn down and you open it and you're like, oh, look at all the wax, but it's actually just stuff that was already in there.
Oh.
Like, I don't know how true that is, but they're fun. Is that true? Steve is saying it's true.
Steve is saying
Someone's saying
it's a scam.
It's a
Poking
scam.
ear candles are bad.
And candles
yeah.
are shit. They gave
This
me
stream is just a
earache.
bollocks podcast now. Sorry, ear candles are a scam. Yeah, a scam.
Okay, all right.
Don't put anything in your ears, guys. It's not.
Yeah.
Oh my
Not
God.
even Adil would believe that this painting was an original. He was interested in art when we first met. But for him, it was always about the content, not the technique. I had my work cut out teaching him to concentrate on the stroke, the material,
Hello.
and the signature of the artist. It's the only way to distinguish an original from a fake. I don't care who painted it as long as it speaks to me, he said. A perspective that, as an art thief, I can't share, but it's charming nonetheless.
Okay. Let's look. Can I get over here?
I'm
Search
sure
the
that the eye is in the Baroness's luggage.
Well, we know it's in that flipping
Yeah.
sealed cupboard. Don't we need to find the code?
I need the code. All right, just checking this.
Press the old exclamation mark. Right, there's a couple of hotspots on that desk. So I guess all the pictures and stuff.
Hundreds of black and white photos, many of them tinted.
Do you reckon
In the
like
20s and
they were all of her
30s, I
ex-boyfriends?
guess.
She had like
I
a
don't
picture
have
of all of
time
her
to
How many
deal
ex.
does
with
boyfriends does she have? Jesus.
Baroness, you know, she's like the equivalent of
Yeah.
like a playboy.
She is a very sexy lady.
I reckon she's had like dozens.
The Baroness wrote
Does-
something
I-
down.
I
and
think
took
she's
the
in
slip of
triple
paper with
figures.
her.
Trozens.
Dozens of
It's
them.
probably not important.
Oh, wait, why can't
Dozens
I write
is
down?
triple figures, right?
Dozens. Wait, like, well, I guess if there's enough dozens.
Yeah. How
If
many?
there's-
How many is dozens?
Dozens. Well, dozens is like
Multiple sets of 12.
14. No, wait. What's it? No, a dozen is 12.
Yeah.
So it's like 12, 24, 36.
12 12s? 10
Yeah,
12s?
10 12s.
Dozens?
She's had 12.
All right. No,
she's had
I'd say
10, 12
I'd say dozens
worth of
was like-
dozens.
was like 80.
80. Right. She's had 8. She's had relations with 80 men. That
Well, it's not more than 1 dozen, is it, Monkey Mafia? It's at least 2 dozen, so it's at least 24.
at least 24 then.
If you got more than 1 dozen, but if it was like a couple of dozens or a triple, a trozen.
A trozen.
What
I've
you
had
gonna
a
do?
trozen men.
Have you had enough?
Well, I've got to go find out what the code is for this thing.
Oh, shit. What happened?
I think I pulled the.
Is
that
this
the
the
violinist?
doctor?
No, it's is it the doctor? Yeah, it is.
It's just replacing the
Yeah, the audio thingy, the tape. Okay, well,
That was close.
but now I can't get out again. I've lost my way out.
Oh, piss.
Is that right? Unless it's in my.
What did he do?
Let's have a look.
What on earth is going on here? I don't
Don't
like
say that. You're
Is
gonna be
someone
recorded, you
else after the
dingus.
eye as well. But even if that is the case, what
Sorry.
does the
That's
audio
all right.
tape have
Do you
to
wanna
do
take
with
over?
it?
No,
I
no, no,
can't
no,
let
no.
it get to me. I have a job to do.
I love this little smiley face. Okay.
Maybe
so in
it was
bed.
a steward who checked whether everything was ready for the Baroness's nightly rest. Whoever it was, I should leave as fast as possible before someone comes back.
So we can't figure this out, or can we?
So
What's
I
around the other side of the
seem
bed?
to have lost
A towel.
the tatwee thingy.
Is there any exclamation marks here?
Luckily, I don't have to go through all these suitcases. Inch has been traveling with this woman through Europe for months. I almost feel sorry for him.
Do you reckon
Almost.
she makes him rub her feet and stuff?
Right in between the toes.
Butler, my feet are really sore after a long day.
My what are those things called? My bunions.
Oh,
My bunions.
they're really
We-
giving me jip.
I'm here to
massaging.
steal one of the most valuable
Very
jewels in the world.
sore and throbbing.
Not to swipe the
Inch,
contents of one
Butler,
box.
that's right. Higher. Higher.
Oh no.
Yes, above the ankles. Keep going.
No, he's one of her trozens.
You're mine now. Oh, shit.
There we go.
Is she going to be able to have the upper body strength to climb out of
I mean,
this?
that would be
That would be a fucking ordeal.
that would be. You'd have to be really built to pull up your own body weight up a bath towel. You have to work out. Well, I mean, there she goes. I definitely could not do that. I'm so weak. I can't even do one push-up.
So we need to... Can we just go back and down at our will now?
Yeah, I think we can just go because she said about the combination. She's like, maybe someone on the ship will have an idea. So
Oh,
I think we've just
right.
got to talk to people.
It seems like
Ooh.
Dr. Gebhardt was able
Look,
to wrestle
it's
himself
the
away from his
same
work. But he still doesn't seem to
things
be
we
very
saw.
relaxed.
Feet and
Quite the opposite.
trousers.
And why won't he go to the saloon?
Yes, the feet and trousers.
Plus, he looks very anxious, and the butler's gone, so he could do it without being seen.
The butt boy.
The butt boy.
Dr. Gebhardt, getting some fresh air?
Oh my
you
God.
could say that.
Do you know
Nefertiti.
the Egyptian queen Nefertiti?
Yes, there is a famous bust of her.
Really?
She has a famous
Tell me
bust.
Very
I am sorry.
ample.
I do not have time for that.
Oh.
Does
Guernica.
Guernica mean anything to you?
Now listen, young lady, I do not know what they told you, but just because I am German, I am not responsible for the crimes of my government.
Crimes? What are you talking about?
We obeyed orders, just like everybody else. Now leave me alone.
Do you know what the monogram AD stands for?
What?
I mean,
A
I kinda
capital
get the impression he
A
doesn't
with a
wanna talk to
small
us.
d below it.
Yes, I do. Will you leave me
Oh,
alone
he
if I
does
tell
know.
you what it means?
You know.
It is not just any monogram. It is the first. Albrecht Dürer, a German artist, signed all his works with it. He was the first artist to sign all of his work with a monogram. It was not common to do so before then.
Are you sure?
His wooden engravings were, and still are, printed billions of times in Germany.
Billions of times.
I have not heard of him.
You're
As I'm an
exaggerating.
uncultured
Not
swine.
at all. His work appears on German marks.
And what?
That's enough. I told you what you wanted to know. Please, leave me alone now.
Okay.
Dr.
Here,
Nope, nothing else. Oh.
Buonarroti.
no idea. Don't know him.
But
Try your luck.
Okay, so we got.
Thank.
So he do Albert did direct. It's useful. That's useful.
Direct.
Nefertiti, Queen of the Nile. Don't know anything about her though.
Yeah. I'm assuming
Lady
every single guest is
Westmacott?
going to know
Yes.
one thing about one thing.
I hear you're well versed in Egyptian history, Lady Westmacott.
A queen. The main wife
Akhenaten.
of
So he was the
Akhenaten.
guy
Did
who
she have a
worshipped the
favorite
sun.
animal?
Ah.
he tried
Strange
to
question.
bring
I,
back.
Just heard that they really adore cats in ancient Egypt.
Well, that's true, but I don't know whether Nefertiti had any special affinity for animals.
So he tried to change Egyptian worship of gods.
To
Akhenaten.
make the sun
Yeah, he made the sun like the
the
main,
main god.
a big point. I think.
Because didn't they used to pray or do like a ritual every night so to make the sun rise in the morning?
Yeah, it was something to do with like something to do. Well, I think they just. I think that it was kind of caused a bit of a schism because I don't think they really. I think they tried to delete him from the records.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Because he was crazy.
because they were worried that like I think something happened during when he was in charge.
What was that naughty boy up?
They called the sun god Aten. Yeah, and he named himself Aten.
Named
Akhenaten.
after himself.
Yeah. Wanted to convert the Egyptian pantheon into a monotheistic one, says Guards McGarry. Yeah, I thought it was something like that. And I think it kind of something happened and it went badly.
So what? You just worship one god instead of loads?
That was the idea. But I think that I don't know whether they had a bad harvest or something, or a war or something.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
And they sort of blamed him.
Or whether he went a bit mad. Anyway, I think they tried to because there was this famous thing called the Egyptian King List,
Yeah. and
which
he's-
was a kind of the best. We found it, and it was like one of the best instructions on who all the kings were in order, and it's quite a rare find because we don't really know who all the kings were.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very hard to tell this history 'cause it's so ancient,
Yeah.
ancient Egyptian history, and I think he was like either left off of it or like that's how we found out about him.
Right. There's no other findings, but there's just he gets mentioned in. But if he was the husband of Queen Nefertiti, she was quite.
Yeah, she was quite famous. Yeah, maybe he was more well known. He moved his capital. It was going. It's just anyway. I've forgotten how it all works. I knew about it at one point. It's really interesting.
Yeah. No.
I love ancient Egypt. It's like it was like the first civilization.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna. When I go home, I'm gonna look this shit up.
Akhenaten.
I love
Yeah,
a
it's
little
super interesting.
wiki session about
Yeah. Anyway,
all this. Didn't he try and paint himself as a god? That would make sense. Why everyone got
Nefertiti is
pissed
famous
off at
because
him.
of that really famous bust. Yeah. They did obviously like cats, didn't they?
They love cats. They loved them. They wouldn't have put them in the washing machine.
They fucking wouldn't
They'd
have.
keep them safe. Although didn't they probably bury them when they died? Probably alive with them.
Yeah, but they did that with people
With
too.
people schmeeple.
Like
the cats, Lewis.
I'm gonna need like Steve when I die.
Steve is getting buried
Steve's
with
getting
you.
like knocked off as well, and so he can like help me stream in the afterlife. Steve's got like a death link connected to me, so when he goes, like I'm like, oh no, Steve, not yet.
I wasn't ready.
Weren't ready. Steve, you shouldn't have smoked so many cigarettes. I drank so much of that.
Does Guernica mean anything to you?
Why are you asking me all these strange questions?
I'm curious. How shall I learn if I don't ask?
Pick up a book.
Where?
Oh, she's sassy.
You interested in art?
Not really. I'm more interested in real life, in people.
So, you don't know Albrecht Dürer?
Just because I'm not interested in art doesn't mean that I'm ignorant.
Well, just
Well,
answer the
what can you
bloody
tell me about
question.
him?
Books, my dear, books. In them, you'll find the answers to all
There
your
we go. That's
questions,
right, because this is
even
the
most
60s,
foolish
before the
ones.
internet.
Oh,
You
you
don't
couldn't
know
just
anything about
search
him,
on
and you
bloody
just want to cover it up.
Ask Jeeves.
You want to appeal to my honor.
Let's see if we could do it
Too
with
obvious,
4G
I'm afraid.
quicker. Guernica is a large oil painting on canvas by Spanish artist Pablo Picasso, completed in 1937. However,
I saw
it's
a
also
sign in Venice.
a
It
place that was
said
bombed
Buonarroti. Do
in
you
the
know
Spanish
what it
Civil
means?
War.
I'm sorry,
But
I
it's
don't
more
speak Italian.
Famously
May
known, I'm
I
guessing, for the
take my
painting.
leave?
You may.
Could be both.
I'm assuming because if it's this game, it's got to be the artwork. Because the other.
Well, he painted it in response to the bombing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because the other thing was artwork, wasn't it, with the German artiste?
The
She's
Baroness
in here
seems
gets
to have a
smashed.
reason to celebrate. She's downing one glass of champagne after another.
Oh wow,
The Picasso is fucking mental.
it's really it's very like very dark,
It's black.
like literally
Black and
and
white.
sort of
Or is it sepia?
spiritually.
Is it sepia?
Yeah.
Guernica. Wow, okay. How is this linked to a... How is this linked to an animal?
The less
Do you know
I
what
have to do with her, the better.
Yeah, we don't want to ask her about the clues. That would be
remember
really weird.
that although
Yeah. So do you? Yeah.
Swimming
About him.
profusely, burst capillaries and a sweet. I hope the
We
crew
keep
doesn't.
saying that about him. The man's drunk. Leave him be.
He's a drinker. If we go ask our boyfriend.
Oh, that's a good idea. Well, yeah.
Go to the outside first.
Wait. Oh shit. I'm outside now. All right. There's no one out here.
All right.
Oh, what about the violinist? Sexy man.
Oh yeah.
Where'd he go?
He'll know something. He'll be like, yes, I come from Guernica. I like it a lot. There is a big dog there. He's famous.
Yeah. So what?
The dog.
We need animal relations to these things. So how does? Oh, my head, my brain.
Oh.
Oh, he's
shit.
gone.
What happened to him?
He's fucked off.
A
He's in
deal.
the bathroom.
In the shower.
Hello.
I found the secret compartment.
Yeah, shout out loud.
And the jewel?
I'm working on it.
Talk
A
to him.
deal.
Yes?
Have you heard of Guernica?
I almost
Guernica.
got caught in the Baroness's cabin.
What
A
happened?
I
deal.
don't know. A man came in and I just had time to hide under the bed
Maybe it was a steward who came to clean the cabin?
and turn on a tape recorder in the cupboard.
Huh. Maybe it was Inch. He wanted some music?
There was nothing on the tape. It was playing, but I didn't hear anything. Something is rotten here.
Don't bother your pretty little head about it. Swap the eye and hurry back. I've got a surprise for you.
I don't think your surprise will really surprise me.
Well, I've done a huge shit in here. And I can't
I
flush.
can't flush it. Can you help me?
Can you go get a mask or something? With a, we need a screwdriver to break it up.
Screwdriver and a
That's
pole.
the only solution.
Oh.
Solves everything. Yeah.
The secret compartment is secured with a combination lock.
Is there any way in?
Not without
Yes,
leaving evidence.
we need to. We
I
need
the
to.
combination.
Are there
Yes, we've
Yes!
got
A
various
venue made
animals.
consisting of several works of art. There are animals on the lock.
The works of art might hint at specific animals.
Yes, I think so too.
Right.
About
So
the
can't we just look
combination,
up these
Yes.
works of art, see what animals in it, and then?
Does Nefertiti mean anything to you?
An Egyptian queen?
That's it.
I didn't have an affair with her, if that's what you mean. She's not my type, and she's been dead for thousands of years.
Well then, I'll take your word for it.
Mhm.
Guernica. Sounds Spanish, doesn't it?
Yes, it's a city in the Basque region.
Does it have a heraldic animal? Or maybe the region has one?
I don't know. I've never been there. I just know it because the city was bombed by the Nazis during the Spanish Civil War.
Nazis? In the Spanish Civil War?
Well, not officially, of course. At the request of General Franco, his friends from Germany reduced a defenseless city to ashes and rubble. Picasso immortalized the bombing in his famous painting.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at the
Is it
painting
on
again.
display in
See,
Spain?
there's an animal.
Silly. As long as Franco is in charge, he won't allow that.
Where is it?
Oh, no idea. Paris, maybe? Picasso lived there for a long time.
Maybe doesn't help me much. Buonarroti's Adam. Who's that?
Buonarroti, Seems familiar somehow.
To me as well.
Sounds
but
like
I
a
don't know
delicious
why.
little cake that you'd order.
No, I
like
have
a
no
little,
idea.
like a little
I don't know.
Someone must. I'll
what's
be
it? A
going.
buonanotte.
I'll have an
Don't waste all the
espresso
hot
and
water.
a little buonanotte on the
Buonanotte
side.
on the side. Tasty.
Just sitting.
Well, you
happy.
wouldn't. Too much sugar.
Well, I could have a little buonanotte. It's probably cute. Probably like just nice little buonanotte.
I'll take 3 hobnobs.
Dr. Gebhardt?
Okay.
Yes?
Does that picture? All right. So let's. Okay. You know what?
Have
Picasso.
you ever heard
Of course he's heard of Picasso.
Picasso?
That's enough. I am saying this as
Fucking
political
leave me alone.
discussions unimportant.
She's just trolling him now.
I know. All right. Let's go see. Captain. Can we talk to the captain? We haven't spoken to the captain.
But you're Bruno
Hello,
Rossi. Come
Captain
on.
DeCanti.
Miss Myers, how
Miss
nice
Myers.
to see you. You look
Oh, he's going to know
beautiful.
about the Italian
We
thing, isn't
missed
he?
you at dinner.
I was in my cabin. I didn't feel very
All right,
well.
let's skip some of this
Oh.
conversation.
Blah,
Crap.
blah, blah.
Let's talk to you about buonanotte.
Buonarroti. That sounds Italian, doesn't it?
Ha! You can say that again. Buonarroti is the name of the greatest artist of all time, Michelangelo Buonarroti. Who
Oh,
most
Michelangelo.
people only know by his first name. Just imagine, one man, an Italian.
So
achieves
Michelangelo
perfection in all 3
Picasso.
movements
Did
of
the ceiling.
graphic art.
He did that beautiful.
His
I'd love to see
dad
that in real life.
Is the most
I'd love to
famous
go.
Where is that?
statue in the world.
It's in Rome.
As an
isn't it?
architect,
Sistine
he was a
Chapel.
genius. He
Probably.
built parts of St. Peter's
Is
Basilica.
that right?
And
David,
as a
of course.
painter,
Well, yeah, David.
Yeah,
Michelangelo
David's
painted the
Chapel,
ceiling
yeah,
of
there
the
you go.
Sistine
Okay,
Chapel.
Sistine
We're
Chapel.
not that
Creation
uncultured.
of
Yeah,
Adam.
look at that.
The spark of life leaps
The creation
from
of Adam.
God
Oh, and
to
so it's
Adam.
the touch
One
the
of
fingers.
most
Yeah,
famous
the-
Lydia, can we do
in
it?
the world.
Yes,
Wait.
it
You have to look
is
sexy and-
the Sistine Chapel,
Whoa.
Apostolic Palace,
Okay.
Vatican City. I don't know any animals associated with them.
Animals?
Oh.
Something in the
It's a
cloud.
game
God,
I used
isn't
to
it?
play.
Tiny
My
finger
father posed
fresco.
me a riddle, and I
Very
have to
sexy.
guess an animal.
Is that the
And
sexy
Buonarroti's
faces?
Adam was the hint? Maybe he meant Rome. According to legend, the founders of the city, Romulus and Remus, were raised by a she-wolf.
No,
That's too loose.
that's too vague. Does Vatican City have an animal on its coat of arms?
No.
And the Pope?
Every pope has his own emblem. But the new one doesn't have an animal.
You don't seem to like the new Pope.
It's too early to say. But who's fit to hold a candle to John the 23rd? Il Papa Buono, as
El
we used
Papa
to call
Bueno.
him.
Oh, the
The
good
Oh,
little
le papa
He
bueno.
just died recently. What was his heraldic animal?
He was a lion, and so was his heraldic animal.
For a Catholic, Buonarroti's Adam could be a mnemonic for the lion. Pope John XXIII was elected in the Sistine Chapel like every other pope. A work of art hints at a coat of arms with a lion on it. Maybe. I'll make a note of lion.
Okay.
Okay. You got anything else?
Well,
We've
he's got-
solved one.
Yeah.
Lady Westmacott,
Yes,
it must be exciting to meet,
I stay away as far as possible from high
Have you
society.
met
but
Picasso?
some of them must be exciting. Have you ever met Picasso?
They told him he's a genius so often that he actually started to believe it himself.
But his paintings are impressive. Guernica, for example.
Well, it certainly is big. I have to give him that.
Didn't he
big.
have to flee from
Is
Spain?
it like a, is it a
Yes,
massive
from the
thing?
fascists. But not just him. Many of his paintings as well. If I remember correctly, Guernica
Look at the-
is
look at the
currently on
size of that
display in the
beast.
Museum of Modern
It
Art
is
in New York. He
137
bequeathed it to a
inches
future
by
Spanish
305
Republic.
inches.
How many feet is
Until
that?
then, it stays in New York?
Yes.
We're back to
It's
feet and
huge.
inches
I don't
again.
know.
This fucking stream is cyclic. Like, okay.
349 centimeters would be, all right, so that's a 30 centimeter ruler. 30, 60, 90, just keep going. So it's like a
25 feet long.
25, that's fucking massive.
Yeah, it's massive.
So I'm
isn't it?
6, so lay me out, 6, 12, 18, 24.
Well, I've never had an offer like that before. But the way you phrased it, how could I say no? If you lie down,
If I were to lie down 4
End to
times
end.
over, I would be the size of that
I think
painting.
it's about as big as this room, probably.
There we go. It's fucking massive.
It is massive.
That's a big boy painting.
Pepe says, as a popular YouTuber and having fans who look up to you and trust you, do you ever find it difficult when someone tells you something really personal in confidence? Well, it depends. Like, if you're telling me kind of on these, like, openly through a donation or a message or on stream, or you're telling Twitch chat, it's fine. Obviously, if you're willing to tell me, usually via this medium, knowing that it's going to be read out, then I'm not uncomfortable with reading it out usually, unless you've specified. I understand that there's a lot of people who watch us for a lot of different reasons, and it's nice, in fact, to hear people's like thoughts and like feelings. It's nice to know what's going through your heads. It feels like I don't want to get to know the people who and why they watch us and things. It helps me put things in perspective. I think there was a time when we started YouTube when, and some people are still like this today, are quite raw and edgy and don't care. Like, they don't necessarily understand that anyone's watching, and they're not really making content for anyone other than themselves. But also, they're trying to make a splash. You know, like, I was watching this Vox thing yesterday about heavy metal and how, you know, then I think it was like the wife of Al Gore or someone was like trying to ban heavy metal back in the 80s or whatever.
Right,
Someone like that. I can't remember if it was Al Gore. Someone anyway was like super. I'm getting distracted, by the way, totally from this question about an awkward question, but like basically, like the idea was that like they were trying to. This is why all the records have parental guidance on them now, because that's what they did in the 80s or 90s. They decided that heavy metal and all this music was like the corrupting the youth, and it was all the music of Satan and stuff. And it was all like backmasked and like messages like hail Satan backmasked into records. And what happened really was that was such a stir that in fact it pushed it the other way, and everyone started doing more ridiculous stuff and deliberately putting satanic references in and stuff like this to try and be like, to try and rebel a little bit, but also kind of just like make light of how stupid it was, that it was such like a mother's meeting. It was like the Women's Institute had got together and were like, now our children will only do knitting. They will not listen to satanic music.
Country folk.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you imagine like parents getting together today and like saying, okay, all computer games have to be stopped at 10 p.m. You know, if you run a computer game, you have to turn it all off. You know, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like
farming simulator game.
Yeah, like
No more guns.
Imagine if someone like came along and tried to do these sweeping cultural things, and so that was so basically like I'm sort of confusedly, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but
Let's bridge these thoughts together.
But basically, like that's kind of how I feel like sometimes when I didn't know. I didn't like when I was trying to get big. I was being big and loud and brash, and I don't know. Like we were just a bit edgy.
Yeah.
And you see it with some people these days who are successful on YouTube and Twitch, and I realise why they're so edgy. It's because they don't necessarily know who's watching their videos, and they don't care that they're upsetting some people in order to be a dramatic thing to entertain other people. Like we make quite a lot of lewd jokes, and I assume like some people will be upset by anything I say, but I'm always like conscious that I'd rather have on the tilting things. I'd rather entertain more and upset less.
Yeah.
And try and like keep that balance as high as possible, rather than risk being edgier, because when you get more.
Well, I guess
like I don't know, like Logan Paul doing the thing in the forest, you know, suicide forest thing. You know, that's too far. But you can see why people when they want to get the views, when they want to be famous, when they want to get like, you can see why they do these things that are pushing taste and acceptability and clearly upset a lot of people.
Because then they get a fuckload
But they don't
of
care
publicity.
that they're upsetting people.
Yeah, they just want the publicity.
Whereas I'm lucky enough to be in a position where I'm not like required to do things I'm not comfortable with doing or upsetting people.
Well, I was watching a video yesterday about there's a have you ever heard of Prank Invasion on YouTube?
Yeah.
Fucking worst things where this guy just like does these pranks to kiss girls, and basically it racks up millions and millions of views. But he's getting obviously so desperate to keep getting views that the last one he did was making out with his sister, and it's not his sister. It's yeah. So he's obviously hired some girl to pretend to be his sister. But there's another YouTuber that I really like, H3H3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love Ethan. So he was saying that I don't think Prank Evasion even has fans anymore. Like they're getting millions of views, but these people are just watching because they're like, oh,
it's like car crash
thing. Yeah,
TV. It's
you don't
like
have fans.
rubbernecking.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like you watch it out of like kind of a morbid interest in like thumbnail clickbait and stuff. And yeah, it's
there's no substance there. There's no like fan base. It's literally just people being like, ooh, like.
Yeah, it's voyeuristic weirdness. And there's a lot of weirdos out there, honestly. Yeah. And I mean, we're all guilty of it. We all love the tabloidy, drama-y, exciting-y, weird stuff. Everyone can't help it. It's just look back at like circuses and stuff back in the day, or freak shows. There's always been like a huge interest in the unusual, or the weird, or the kind of like stuff like that. There's always a lot of crazy perverts and stuff as well. Like a lot of just looking at like the top searches on like some of like the porn sites and stuff.
Oh God!
We talked about this a bit with on the Trifles podcast, but like
some
of the top searches were like Overwatch and like Stepsister and a lot of like
that's what creeps me out when
creepy
it's
stuff.
Incest.
And you think, how can that be on like the top? How can that be on the top search? I mean, obviously,
it's because it's the forbidden, but like like incest. What?
Ooh.
No.
I know. Very cute.
Oh, grim.
I went there. You. Anyway.
But basically, the moral of that is that you don't mind people
this poor old
sending you messages. Woman. Yeah, we're just looking at her.
The moral of the story is, if you're comfortable telling me it, then I'm probably comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And
unless you start talking about incest.
And
then no.
I'm interested to hear. The thing is, I share all of my personal thoughts and feelings and stuff that's going on with me all the time on the internet. I don't really
hold back.
I'm not. I'm just. But also, I'm very much like. Very willing to hear different points of view and change my mind. Like I think that I'm very, I won't say easily influenced, but so much as like open to. I'm open. I'm too open often. I'm willing to make a decision because I'm not sure. I'm more guilty of not making decisions than I'm not decisive because of my willingness to take so many different arguments in.
Yeah.
And as a result, it's a problem. It's a scientific problem, really.
No, really?
It's one of the problems why we have like science being like kind of disrespected, because scientists are very unwilling to give a firm answer to anything.
Oh, yeah.
Because we are open to all possibilities, even with a tiny percentage.
It's still a possibility.
Yeah.
You can't disregard.
And so as a result, like skeptics are very willing to jump on that and say, oh, well, the scientists aren't sure. Whereas we're 99% sure.
Yeah.
But that's not, but a scientist won't say, I'm sure.
That's not definite, yeah.
We're pretty sure.
Pretty sure, but not, you're not 100%, which is,
But it's like saying 99.9 recurring is not 100.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. You can count on that. You can pretty much count on that. 99.9% germs.
When in fact 99.9 recurring would be 100.
Really?
Yeah, there's maths.
What about that 0.1? That 0.1
but
germ?
It's not. It's infinite.
Oh no, that's got too complicated for my brain. Like somewhere inside my head, this little monkey.
So like if you did
like, what?
The maths thing I watched recently was like if you had a series and it's 1 plus. So it's 0 plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1.
Plus 1, minus 1, 0.
Forever. So, but forever. You keep plussing 1 and minusing 1 forever.
Yeah.
What does that equal?
0. Infinity. 0. 0.
So it's like 1 minus 1 plus 1.
1 minus 1 is 0.
Plus 1.
Plus 1 is 1.
Minus 1.
Minus 1 is 0.
Forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that equal? Does it equal 1 or does it equal 0?
Oh, I see.
Or does it equal something else?
Because it doesn't end. It doesn't. Oh, I feel like I'm back in school.
Well, it's like a weird one. It equals a half.
It equals a half. That was my.
But how do you get
that was
to
my
a
second
half?
answer.
Do you see what I mean? How do you get there? But there's maths that show.
Do you just do the in between because you're like, well, it's that one or that one, so we'll just go in between. I didn't do very good at maths at school. I used to listen to music through my headphones in my school jumper and look out the window.
Yeah. But there was another one, wasn't there? Of like.
I'm lost. I'm lost on this. I'm not the right person to be asking math.
There was another really
questions
interesting
to.
one.
Because is it not 0.5 as it's a divergent? What?
No, it's like there's a bunch of like other things as well. There's a bunch of interesting like weird number and stuff. I think like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 forever equals minus a 12th or something.
How does that make sense?
Yeah, so 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus to infinity equals minus 1/12.
That's not true.
It's mathematically been worked out.
That's not mathematically true. That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense, but it is true.
Well, then how is it true if it doesn't make any sense?
Things that are true do not have to make sense.
But how does that make sense? If all these numbers get added together, how are they minus something?
There's a video on it. You should look at it. Look it up.
It doesn't... I refuse to believe it.
We are going to finish this game, was said today, and unfortunately, at this rate, we are not going to finish this game. I'm so sorry, everyone. We have got very distracted. Just talk to the old lady, for God's sake.
New Look, New York.
She's like, what's all this you're talking about? Overwatch? Stepsister? 1 plus 2 plus 3?
Oh, no.
You don't know the heraldic animal of New York.
Jesus.
No, probably an eagle. It's all eagles over there.
May I take my leave?
You may.
All right. Okay.
Let's get on with it. Fuck me. Sorry, Lydia.
No,
Jesus Christ.
sorry.
Where's Dr. Simon Clark? We need some actual
with brains.
Yeah, someone who's not a dumgus. Helping us out with this stupid shit.
Practicality was definite. I guess the Lydia regularly docks at harbours that don't have their own gangways. And rather than make
the Lydia.
Oh, we can ask these two lovebirds.
Oh, yeah, if they know anything.
I've got to interrupt. I need to know about Picasso.
Professor Lucien could certainly tell me everything there is to know about Nefertiti, but he might also realise that I was in his museum in London. I'd better not talk to him.
Right.
Professor Lucien.
Okay,
Professor
that's more helpful.
All right, so.
Well, it's probably a cat, right?
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Should we try the Baroness one more time? 'Cause sometimes when
let's
you
head back in and go downstairs.
Oh no.
Just go down there. Because there was some magazines, do you remember?
Oh, right.
Maybe there's like some books. 'Cause she said look at books.
And she's like, there's not enough time.
And I'm like, this is a book, right?
Maybe the art magazine will help me with the symbols.
Not as stupid as you
Books.
look.
See, it was a little hint.
There
Books.
we go.
So she said books more than one.
Yeah, which I don't have time
Indeed.
now.
An article about the different works of art and how they survived the Second World War.
That's convenient.
And there's also a picture of the bust of Nefertiti.
Look at the
unique
What a-
look at the
Egyptian
rack on that.
bust was 1913. Permission to export to Germany.
Export, that's what we did.
Second
We
World
exported all this
War.
stuff.
Safe at the Reich Bank.
The Reich
then
Bank.
a bunker. And then a salt mine.
That's
Prevented
right.
from shipping the bust to the United States. Back in Berlin since 1956. Very glad. Blah, blah, blah. Soon in the Egyptian Museum of Berlin, and hopefully someday in a reunified Berlin on the Museum Island. Okay, so the bust of Nefertiti is located in Berlin.
Well, then we've got to go ask.
And which animal is on the city's coat of
doctor.
arms? The Berlin bear.
We just know it anyway.
So
right.
we've got bear,
I just need one more animal.
something, wolf, eagle. Something,
Eagle,
bear, eagle, wolf. No, not
Was it
wolf.
wolf? What was the one that?
It was a lion.
A lion.
Wolf,
Oh yeah, lion. Eagle.
Thingy, eagle, thingy,
Right.
lion.
Thingy.
So which one haven't we got?
I don't-
Picasso. What was he? He was American because he's in New York. Yes,
He's
the
in New
Picasso
York.
is the.
So the eagle. Can't talk to her. You got any more facts for me, mate?
Yeah, I think so. We didn't talk to him about.
Captain DeCon.
Yes?
Lovely concert.
You only heard the end.
Yeah, we can skip all this
Ah,
garbage. Blah, 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 blah.
Maybe it's the privilege. When
Rich
I was still a young
people, sailor,
Lady Westmacott.
fascinating.
Do you know
Everything.
Yeah, blah, blah.
where's she
Family.
from?
Her
Oh, we don't wanna know
father
about
was a
Lady Westmacott,
She
do
had
we?
an outstanding education.
I know how she feels.
Don't say that, my child.
Did Lady Westmacott...
Yes. A woman 50. She made the headlines with
And her novel.
Why are we asking
How-
her?
in interview. After some
Well, she's sitting right
polls
there.
and
She hear this
should
entire
stop rest
conversation.
Is history.
Although she doesn't.
Dariscus. Says, hey guys, just wanted to say I've been really
What
enjoying
does an
these streams.
elderly lady like
thank
her
you.
want an
Thank you,
egoist?
I
Dariscus.
couldn't really say. He died.
I heard something about a
Yes.
He died.
But I don't think
He
she
died.
didn't participate in the lit.
I'd like to go
true
to
that
Italy.
you're a war hero?
I'd love to go to Italy.
In
Yeah.
I've been
2 world wars.
years.
That
Last I
tells
went,
you
I was in
how old I must
Turin.
Torino?
You're as
to
old as
Torino.
you feel.
Was it nice? Would you
Oh,
recommend
God,
it?
I went for a science thing.
Aren't
I
you
met
feeling
old
well?
You
crazy hair,
shouldn't
heroic
burden
idiots
your
man.
pretty little
Who?
head.
Crazy hair.
Dark
Who's
thoughts
crazy
of an
hair?
old man, my dear.
Professor
Albert
Polygraph.
Einstein? Oh.
If you don't,
I'm afraid if
Holograph.
I take it
Oh!
easy, it'll kill
What's
me.
his name?
you seem to be a
Polygraph.
pessimist.
Fatty
Is that his
liver,
name?
Asthma.
What's he look like? Show me what he looks like. I
Gallstones,
feel like I'm imagining some man, but I don't know if it's the right man.
Gout, shingles, gastritis. Those are what's been diagnosed so
Periodic
far.
videos. This guy.
Yeah,
My
that
body
guy.
is a curse.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
He got a lovely
I
throat.
didn't
Martin.
mean to.
Martin Polygraph.
Was it? What was he like?
I'm
Was he nice?
sorry.
Forgive an old man.
Really nice.
I
Yeah.
didn't mean to shock
Super
you.
lovely. Like my dad, but more sciencey. So my yeah. Anyway, let's just carry on, shall we?
Do you know Al?
Yes.
For example,
For one,
that's.
you can say that again.
What else can you do?
I once overheard an argument on board between. Eventually, they.
Albrecht Dürer.
That's right.
Albert Durero.
In Spain. So is who? Where was the violinist from? Was
No, our boyfriend's from Spain, isn't he?
Oh,
Because you
maybe.
knew about
still
Let's
a
go talk to our
Yeah,
boyfriend.
okay, yeah. Blah, 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 blah,
All right.
blah.
Our boyfriend
shit.
probably knows Spanish shit, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, no.
But do you
Italy-
need 200 IQ to watch this stream? No, I think you need like a low enough
say
IQ that
low-
you put up with
lower the better. A
idiot
deal.
chat. If you
Yeah.
have a high IQ, you're going to be
This would
very
very
annoyed.
frustrating.
About
Yeah.
the combination. Guernica hangs in New York.
Uh,
Do you know what the heraldic?
An eagle.
But no,
Oh, it can't be an eagle.
Alberto Durero.
what about him?
What's his most?
Hard to say. He did a lot. He was a pioneer of woodcuts and printmaking.
The Baroness left his monogram as a hint, not the name of one of
So
his
what, he-
artworks.
So
there
Alberto,
must be a
so he
patent
was
that
like a famous
everyone
German. He went to
associates
Spain
with
and was
him.
just as famous.
Not to my knowledge.
But as a different
Although
name?
he did have a favorite
confused.
motif.
And that
What?
was.
He was a German guy,
himself.
but
Imagine
made
like
quite a
Leonardo
few
da Vinci
self-portraits.
came to England
That's
and was
it.
called like Leo the
Artist.
Vince.
Leo the Vince.
Logical.
And he like, I don't know, he set up like a
As in
little
the product
cockney
in
company
Madrid.
doing chimney
I saw it
sweeping.
with my own eyes.
Do you know what I
2 years
mean?
ago.
That'd be
Does
great.
Madrid
That would be
have
amazing.
something like a heraldic animal?
Sure, it's a bear. It's on the coat of arms and
We
all
know
over
that
the
one.
city.
A bear again, like in Berlin.
Why not? The same numbers appear
Ah,
more
it's
than once on
two
normal
bears.
combination law.
Double bear.
Double
True.
bear, the
then.
bear.
That's it. 3 animals are all I need. I can guess the
Yeah, we
fourth,
could just spin
but
it.
I
Yeah.
could try to find the fourth. I'll be go. Don't waste.
Let's not
Never.
bother.
Let's not. See ya.
See ya.
Still showering. Still
See ya.
showering. All right, let's do this.
Still trying to like, have you got a screwdriver?
Yes, I'm still struggling in here.
It's not going down.
It's not working. The place is flooding.
Shouldn't have eaten all of that toast. That buttered
fried
toast.
bread.
Oh, fried bread, sorry, yeah. Fried bread. Still haven't any fried bread.
Yeah, but you wouldn't eat it though. You're too healthy now.
I would eat
you?
fried bread.
You'd eat fried bread. 'cause
Totally.
It's not sugary.
I have to find like, actually I could just eat normal bread, can't I? I don't really eat much bread.
You could eat a bit of fried bread.
I don't know, I like went all healthy and like started to stop being I considered bread white bread a bit unhealthy.
Brown
I mean,
bread's alright though. A lot of
yeah, I
fibre
should be
in
having
it.
some nice brown bread.
I prefer brown bread to white bread.
It's because I don't have butter.
Oh yeah, but you can have vegan butter.
Yeah, I should do.
Yeah.
Baroness von Tribbets?
Oh
Are you
shit.
okay?
Fry
Hello?
up some vegan bread.
Baroness? Hello?
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's fucking dead already. Oh no, she's not dead. She was alive right up until he.
She's just been gassed.
What happened?
The Baroness. Blood everywhere.
But who?
I don't know. Inch?
That doesn't make any sense.
Wait, did we go through all of that trying to find the names, and we're not even going to unlock the safe? Bloody hell.
Up you go. Oh, this is where he gets caught, right?
Oh, it
Don't
is.
Zelna, up here. We've got our shuttle. How are you?
I do nothing. Me crew.
Sure you are. What are you doing here?
Just fresh air.
Sure. You just wanted to get a breath of fresh air.
Oh, so I missed
Yeah, he is our boy. He is our sexy
brave
boy.
boy.
Zelda,
Our
look who
brave
we
little
have
boy.
here.
Well, if that's not our shadow.
And our stowaway.
Were you recently traveling via trunk?
Nothing.
He claims to be part of the crew. Just wanted to get some fresh air.
Oh, sure.
Our little
And you obviously didn't
Swiss
attack me either, did you?
The Baroness won't open her door, sir.
Understood. Take him to the detention cell, Robert. We'll talk later, my friend.
Okay. This is how he got caught.
She's up there on the roof.
She is.
So we didn't get the gem. Well, we know it wasn't in there anyway. She gave it to the detective.
For safekeeping.
Yeah.
What is? Did nothing.
Inspector Legrand thinks otherwise. Move.
But I have... Gunshot.
Okay.
I know
that's where she
that.
dies.
Get moving.
Well,
Into the cell.
dies.
What's up?
I said that's when she dies, but she didn't die. That's the
That was
tape
the
recording,
tape
isn't
recording.
it? Yeah.
Now you know it's a tape recording. You can definitely hear it.
Yeah. What? That it's a tape recording?
Yeah, because otherwise, when you hear guns, you wouldn't listen to it. You wouldn't understand, would you? You just hear a gunshot. You wouldn't
Oh, you think what's
realize
that
that. Oh,
noise?
why does it sound different?
Yeah.
But once you know you're listening for a tape
It
recording,
would sound a little
'cause
bit
why else
more-
would you hear a gun on a tape? If you heard a loud noise, you never think that's a weird tape recording of a gun.
Yeah. But once you hear it and you know what it's. Oh. I'm in action. Oh. Can't do anything.
It's Inch.
It's Inchy. Hello.
Hello?
He's acting.
That's my fault.
It wasn't my fault.
What wasn't your fault? That you were walking around the ship? That you let them catch you? That you endangered the whole plan? That you endangered me?
Weird.
I didn't kill anyone. They arrested me purely by coincidence. They'll have to turn me loose in Cairo. I mean, someone was killed, weren't they? I heard a shot. Why won't you answer?
I'm having a conversation that you cannot hear.
What happened last night?
The Baroness was murdered.
Did you?
No.
Tuna
If it were up
Peppers.
to me, she'd have had an accident in a couple of weeks.
Tuna Peppers says,
Instead,
back again.
Someone
For another
shot
day
the
of streaming,
old
Lewis.
bat in
Congrats
the
on throwing your
heart
underpants
when
out the window.
Are we calling it off?
No.
Don't congratulate him. Don't
Mr.
encourage him.
X is
Well, someone's got 'em.
ready, and as her
I'm one
surviving
down.
Who
representative,
has
I
them?
should be able
Who's
to
got
move
Lewis's
about
pants?
freely in the
Tuna Peppers,
museum.
thank you.
Sorry,
the
I'm a
old
bit
hag's death
lazy.
doesn't change anything.
All right. Well,
How did you get in here?
I'm more than capable of finding the entrance to a cargo hold. Indeed, it was child's play. It's not as though I had to crawl through ventilation shafts or anything so gauche.
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 So, what do we do now?
Main
I could
gauche.
escape.
Gauche.
And
What's gauche?
Swim to Cairo.
I guess
so
he's using it
I
in
stay
like
here
kind
and
of
wait.
They'll
scoundrelous
arrest
way.
you
Really grim
in Cairo and
gauche.
question
A
you
gauche
about
is
the murder.
used as a
Even if
dagger.
they don't throw you in
A main
jail,
gauche,
it'll
it's like a
take
dagger
days.
weapon.
And if we find
But
the
he's saying,
murderer,
oh.
then they'd have no
He's
reason to
using it
hold
in a
me.
sort of
In a
weird.
penny.
I've never really heard it
I'm
used
one
like
step
that.
ahead of you.
Oh no. Bloody Zelna. Surely he could have just talked his way past.
So where's he?
He's in the box now.
And how did he get down here if that guy was in
Nervous?
the way? It took us
I
bloody
would be
ages to
if
work
I
out
were
how to
you.
get down here.
Well, we're fat and
What, there's like some little butler-sized hole that he went
This
through.
Zellner chap wasn't part of the plan. I don't like it.
He's groping about in the dark. Legrand is the real problem.
Still, I'm going to take him out of the picture.
How?
Dr.
Don't kill our
Gebhardt
beautiful
killed the
boy.
Baroness. A clever old man, but not clever enough to keep me from finding out.
So you just have to tip Legrand off, and then I'm as good as free.
That's what I thought at first, but then I thought, why waste the opportunity? I put Zellner on the trail of the good doctor. He'll drive Gebhardt into a corner, and when he lashes out in desperation, he might hit
How
our
did he
Swiss
give us the
friend.
hint?
Maybe even Legrand, if we're really lucky.
You can't do
remember.
that. The old fella's just doing his job.
And so am I.
Inch,
Feels like left
enough
out.
blood has been shed. Inch, no more deaths. Damn! I have to get out of here and warn Constable Zellner.
What is
I
that?
didn't
It's a
sleep a
blanket.
wink last night. All I could
Oh,
think
so
of
did
was
we
Alex.
club the doctor
terrible.
about
Oh,
knowing
to
what
stop him from killing Zellner.
it? Yeah, we saved Zelma.
Yes, we thought it was the detective, but it's
We're picking another fucking
Ah.
lock. We spent all life doing.
If only we had a
screwdriver.
5 pins. I could pick it with the right tools.
Or a comb, or if we had long hair,
Long hair. Oh, a little bobby pin.
little bobby pin.
Little bobby pin.
Is that what they're called?
In America they are. In here they're just called
Hair clips.
hair clips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Examine the lock.
I guess
examine the
this
bars.
cage is some kind of detention cell for the crew.
It's like a timeout zone
Oh.
where they keep the bears.
It's not the most impregnable prison in the world, but it's still a problem.
Impregnable.
Impregnable.
It's a normal lock. I bet
Is
I
it
could.
pregnant? How do you make it pregnant?
Impregnable. That's a weird word, isn't it?
Impregnable.
Impregnable.
Is it to do with
Does it
being
to do with
impregnated?
babies? Is it to do with
Why is it
insertion
pregnant?
and baby making?
I've never thought about it before, but it's a weird word.
Like you can't get in, but when
Unable
you
to
get pregnant,
pregnate.
you gotta get in.
It's unavailable.
You gotta get in to make a baby.
Unpregnable. Use the blanket with.
Oh, is there something over here?
The blanket got caught on the nail.
This is basically all this guy's
board
puzzles
and a
involve.
nail.
Just doing,
Escaping
like,
from shit.
throwing
It's
stuff
like-
over there. Ah. Now I've got a nail.
I doubt that will work.
Well, you're the one who suggested it, mate.
It worked.
Yep, the nail is much too thick to fit in the keyhole.
We need to whittle this nail
We
down
gotta whittle it.
size.
Impertinent.
Impertinent. Piss on blanket. Oh, then bend the bars or whatever. You can like, if you get the blanket and it's wet, you can like twist it, and like if you keep twisting it, it'll bend the bars. So if you wrap the blanket around the bars and when you wet it, it's like this is like a thing. Isn't
What?
It? Yeah.
What?
If you like, because then you can, it will like, if you twist it, it'll get tighter and tighter.
What? And it can break a bar?
Yeah.
Really?
We can bend the bars.
That's a thing?
Yeah, and you can script. Yeah, saw it on MythBusters. Says
That's-
Andy the Alien.
It's strong enough
Jackie
to do
Chan
that.
did it in a movie. Plot twist: he's dehydrated. Okay, we need the
No,
water.
no, we need
We
water.
need to reach a bottle of water.
But there's no water nearby.
I don't remember the piss part of it. It says telepathy.
It has to be piss.
Maybe you don't need it.
Only piss is
Maybe
strong
you don't
enough.
Need piss. Jackie Chan did it in Shanghai Noon. Careful not to. Oh my God! What is northern?
Is it gonna?
Give us a question. Give us a magnifying glass, Lydia.
Okay.
Magnify me.
Magnify.
Magnify me.
Oh. Bars, lock, and hinge.
Like
right, I
everything
did not
else on
see
these,
that
but there's still-
before. Good old magnify.
All right.
I think it's
Thingy.
working.
Okay.
What's that?
Huh, one down.
He's using a mug.
Is it a mug? Oh yeah.
I'll hang it back on the frame, and if I'm lucky, no one will notice my escape.
We're out.
Yeah. Okay, now let's
Drive the car.
drive out of
Terrible
here.
idea.
Before I went to London to become Inch's protege, Alex and I drove through the French Riviera
sounds
in
nice,
this
doesn't it?
convertible.
Does
It was a
sound nice.
wonderful
French
week.
lovely.
And on the
Riviera.
cliffs
Riviera in a
I asked
convertible,
her to
lovely.
marry me.
That'd be nice.
Riviera
This is no
sounds
time
way
for
nicer
reminiscing.
than like countryside.
Countryside. It sounds so exotic.
Does,
Is
doesn't it?
It is a bit more exotic than the countryside. Is it? Or is it just the same sort of
I think it's the
thing?
same.
Same kind of thing. Just sounds nicer. I don't know. I've never been to the French Riviera. Have you been to the French Riviera?
I don't
There's
know.
nothing in the car that might help me.
I don't know.
Sounds
Alex
like the
is
kind of
playing
thing
her
that I might
role
have
as
eaten,
Patricia
but not call
Mayers,
it that.
And she can't keep anything
That's fair.
suspicious.
Yeah, what is it? Where is it? I don't know. I'm saying this without complete lack of
I assume that Deputy
knowledge
Oliver
about what
is
that even
still
means.
standing guard. He inspected the cargo hold this morning.
We just, of course, we don't need to pick a lot. We can just use a nail and a mug to smash the hinges off. Great work. Rivieras are on the coast.
As
on the
soon as
along the
Constable
coast,
Zellner
yeah.
and Inspector
The
Legrand
southern
are out
French
of
coast,
danger,
yeah, I
I'll
have not
slip
been
back
there.
into the cell.
It's not the
They'll
country
arrest
coast. Oh,
the
it's a-
good
okay,
doctor,
right.
And hopefully,
Right. Oh, I didn't even realise.
Oh, a
Makes
hose.
sense.
Okay.
fire still poses a great threat to ships. There are fire alarms, extinguishers, and hoses everywhere nowadays.
Okay, we're going to use this hose to do something.
Right.
These hoses
what
are
else is
pretty
there?
versatile. They'll do at a pinch if you can't smuggle climbing ropes into the building you're planning to rob.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go down that way, actually. We haven't looked down there.
So now I've got this hose. I'm going to use it with anything that it lets me do it with.
Is there like a exclamation? Is there like a question mark?
Let's have a look. Yeah, that. I just tried to do that.
What
Oh,
is
but I
there?
can't use them
Can you
together.
look at it
Let's
first?
look at it, yeah. My bad.
Oh, it's like a
Oh,
hook.
a winch hooky thingy. What are we even trying to do?
Attached a hose to the hook.
Get the hose on the hook.
What are we fucking
I don't
doing?
know what we're doing.
Well, that's
and then
not going
press
to get
the
me
thing.
anywhere.
No?
Well, that's not.
No, okay. What's going on with this shelf?
Huh. What's that up there? A grate. Sunlight's shining through it. And above it, a bent pipe.
Okay, let's do that.
Get the blanket. Piss on it.
Piss on the blanket, wrap it around the bars.
Fucking what?
The bars are welded at 4 points.
People saying.
And unfortunately,
That's
they're
great.
not all as rusty as this one.
Bladger99, thank you for the Twitch bits.
Thank you very much.
What we need is a screwdriver to undo.
If only we had a sodding screwdriver. Well, we can take this, and can't we?
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, your face doesn't
fuck
make
yourself.
sense.
Attach hose.
I tried that, and he said it doesn't make sense.
What else?
Use
what
the
else?
hose with
What else is
that.
there? What else is there? Use the crane
That's
controls.
not going to get me anywhere.
Use the hose on the crane controls.
Hose on the. I can't.
Okay. What's it? What were our options with the old?
Is there something I'm not seeing here? Is the
Just this. Thing
oh, there's something on the floor.
A ring set into the floor. You could attach ropes or chains to it.
Well,
it's
that's
set
useful.
into the floor.
Okay, let's
do that then.
put the
No,
hose.
that won't work. The hose is too wide.
What's over on the right-hand side?
Like over here?
No, there was another. Yeah, like over there somewhere.
Was there something that lit up, which I didn't see?
Yeah. Shelf. Another shelf.
What's this?
Look at that.
Whoa, heavy. Everything's a bit bigger and heavier on a ship.
Yep. Wait, can't I have it?
Use the pulley with
Use
the hole.
pulley with the hole. And
Put
then
the
use
rope on the-
rope with the pulley.
It's
And
like
then
we're building a factory.
and
Now
then
use the hose with the bars.
Then that with that.
And then we're going to make a basic system of pulley, and we're going to yank the bars off.
And then we're gonna do that, and we're gonna yank.
Here goes nothing.
Gonna give it a yank.
Yank that crank.
Yank that. Da, da, na, na. Bam.
Oh, God. Excellent work.
Wonderful.
Louder than I
Excellent
expected.
work.
I hope no one noticed.
Totally
With
MacGyvered that. I mean, like, first of all, like that shelf on the right-hand side, we had no idea there was anything there.
No.
We couldn't see anything.
You couldn't see it. It wasn't in our.
And when
only,
you, like, oh,
oh,
yeah,
it was,
that's us.
you were
Take it out.
right. Only if you use that little
you
magnifying
all right?
glass would you even see that there was something in that shelf.
That bastard didn't inject the fatal dose. You'll be back on your feet soon enough.
How do you know that? You just appeared. Blablu?
Better take it easy.
Blablu?
boy.
Paplu, my servant.
no.
Oh no, the doctor. He's
He's
escaping.
escaped.
Bam,
I'll be
bam,
right back.
bam, 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 bam,
Yes.
Bam.
Save the day.
Rama, quickly confront confront him. It's not really the right game for
Right.
sprinting around, is it? Where is he? Outside?
Enter the saloon.
No,
I
he
can
must
see
be outside.
Legrand in the saloon.
In there. Out there. Oh, yeah, because he disappeared, didn't he?
Where are you?
Is he on the forecastle?
Full cut.
There he is.
Ah!
Quickly,
Come on.
quick time event him.
No!
Quick time.
Why? Can't you just
Use your screwdriver.
leave me alone?
Oh, we didn't have the
Why didn't we
screwdriver!
Oh! We're incredibly strong, thankfully.
Yeah, thank God. Can you imagine if he'd done that to Zelda? Actually, he wouldn't be able to get Zelda over the
yeah,
edge,
it's
would he?
it's too big.
The lard keeps him like grounded.
Grounded. You can't physically
yeah.
lift him.
He's fucking legging it now.
Where's he off
Stay
to?
there.
Just relax.
Why can't you just leave me alone? It is always the same old story.
Old stories?
Old
What
stories.
old stories?
I am a decent man. Why are
swear
you
to that
torturing
woman.
me? I loved her. She betrayed
Who could
me.
love her?
What?
was
Who
her
could love a
fault.
woman like that?
I have blood on my hands because of her.
You murdered her.
What?
Are you talking about the Baroness?
She was her sister. I loved
What?
her. With all my heart.
She was
They
her
were Jewish,
sister?
you know? But I didn't care about that. I hid them when it became dangerous for them. I looked after them. I brought them food. I was a party member. And still, I hid her and her
this has
whole
got
family.
You risked
In
your
the
life
in the
for
war.
a woman
Yeah.
you loved. And 30 years later, you murder her sister?
I saw her swollen belly. I was so angry. He was,
was
one
fat.
of them. You know, they just used me.
I mean, back then.
I
Oh
hid
shit.
them,
Okay.
brought them food, and in return they laughed about me behind
Oh.
my back.
What did
Oh.
you do?
There are Jews hiding in the basement of the Waldhof. Armed Jews. We have to burn them out. And that's what they did.
Oh my god. Wait. So he protected those two women, and then one of them, the one he loved, got pregnant
And then laughed at him.
and laughed at him. She's like,
So
I'm getting with
so
other
he
men.
told the Nazis about her.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Come down from there.
Why?
So he had the sister killed, but the
So you can kill
Baroness
me?
was
I'm not going to
survived.
kill anyone.
Or pack me off to an Egyptian prison? Or an Israeli prison? No.
0 to 100 real fucking
I
fast.
know. Holy
What do
shit.
you
Jesus.
expect? You had an entire
was all of them
family put to
died.
death.
I am a gentleman. And I expect that others... that they don't...
She didn't love you and was expecting a child by another man. And that's why you betrayed her.
It was her fault. She shouldn't have cheated on me. I saved her. I risked my life for her every day.
R/nice guys.
And then you threw
So
it all
true.
away and became a murderer.
I am not.
So she was blackmailing him about that.
Yeah, well,
She
the dead
recognized
Baroness
him.
in the ship's
Yeah.
hold proves the opposite.
I had never met her. Back in
Oh.
East Prussia, she was the older sister, the smart sister. She studied art history in New York, tried to get her family out of East Prussia, but I was able to prevent that.
You say you loved her, and yet you wanted to
Oh my
deny
God.
her and her family a safe life.
They were safe. I protected them. It
Oh
was
my
for
God,
their
he was
sake
the one who
that I
kept them
joined
in there in the
party.
first
I
place.
had contacts. I wrapped them in my protective embrace.
You didn't let her escape because you wanted to keep her close to
Oh,
you.
he's
Ultimate
a
nice
crazy
guy.
To her
creep.
sister before the war. She must have recognized me yesterday in Venice. I certainly
This man is
recognized her.
The
so
Baroness
evil and
was searching through
psycho.
her photos. That's true.
She couldn't get me during the war. And after the war, I disappeared. Gave myself a new name, a new resume, a new life. And then, suddenly, there she was. About to ruin everything.
So, she had to die.
I didn't want that.
That's what she saw
she
when she
gave
went
me
through
no
the glass.
choice.
Yeah, and she was like,
Why
she saw
did
him.
she have to stir up old ghosts?
All right now.
No.
This game's got so many layers.
Here and
Very
now.
layered.
Why do you want to kill yourself?
Isn't it obvious?
Oh, who now? Oh, it's Inch.
He can't bear his false, hollow life anymore.
Who are you? What do you want?
A man who understands etiquette and honor, and yet is nothing but a coward himself, who, because of wounded vanity,
gonna push him,
burdens
isn't he?
himself with immense guilt.
Don't come any closer.
The Baroness held a mirror up to you, didn't she, Doctor? And you hated what you saw there. So
Was it
you
a hand
smashed
mirror with
the
butterscotch
mirror
and a
at the
stick
same
attached to it?
past
That's mine!
and catching up
That's
with
my
you
mirror!
now,
My selfie
are
mirror!
they?
No.
A skull with empty eyes full of fear.
Stop it.
Oh dear, you really know how to dampen the mood. I almost had him. And you? Aren't you supposed to follow orders? Are you not here to assist me?
I won't.
That wasn't a question.
No
I
dead
don't
people.
want any dead bodies.
The same old story. You want success, but you don't want to get your hands dirty.
Isn't the Raven famous for that?
I do what's necessary.
No!
Oh!
No. What is it then? You wanted to jump anyway, or you should at least.
Inch?
I'm just lending a friendly hand. He's a coward. He needs a bit of motivation. Come on now, chop, jump.
You are the Baroness.
This is the best way to get someone to not jump.
Because
I
then
did not want
You've
to kill your
totally
mistress.
confuse them because they're like, wait, no.
Nonsense.
Wait,
Forgiven.
no, I don't want to die.
me?
I don't,
If
wait,
you don't
what?
mind my asking.
I don't want
There
to be
must be another
murdered.
solution.
Why are you doing this?
Nothing personal. Well, that's not entirely true. You're a miserable
he
excuse
is
for a
pretty
human being, aren't
nasty
you?
guy.
But mainly, you're a means
Can
to
I
an
ask the
end.
chat not to listen
Your
to this?
death
Yeah,
will get
don't tell
Inspector
people to jump
Legrand
if you
off our
find them.
backs.
I'm not serious.
What
yeah.
do I have to do with him?
Your
This is
letter.
just
The
if you
one
ever
in
find someone
which you
about to jump, just
confess
pull out
to
a
being
gun,
the
guys,
Raven
and point the
and
gun
to
at them.
killing the Baroness because
That's
she
what I'm
saw
talking
through
about.
your ruse.
Don't tell them
That's
to jump.
absurd.
Yeah, that's
Indeed
that's
it
not
is.
a good idea.
But people will believe
Push him,
almost
though. You can
anything
push
if
him.
it suits them. The press will love it. Bold Inspector Legrand saves the day again. Interviews, medals, urgent telegrams from the capital. Our dear friend won't be able to escape the limelight, and by the time the commotion has ended, I'll be long gone.
Let him
You can't
live!
kill him.
Why not? He's a bastard, his death will help us, and he's a witness. If we let him go, we'll both go to jail.
All the same, we're not going to kill him. You got us into this situation, and as long as I'm alive,
put him in the trunk.
I won't let anyone be killed in my
Yeah.
presence.
It's fine in there.
No.
Can't do anyone any harm. Oh, Jesus. You still
I have
need
to
me.
do the dirty work for you in the museum, so you won't be shooting me or him.
He's gonna
Very
jump
well.
off, isn't he?
You win.
We know he disappears, so. There he goes. Oh, he pushed
Oh my
it!
god, he is a pusher!
Oh, he did the old Lewis maneuver.
Never speak to me like that again. Do you understand? I need you to steal the eye.
Ah,
but
man
one day
after
I
my
could
own
be
heart.
overwhelmed by a feeling of hatred that will make me forget the eye. And there are worse things I could do than simply
And he's
shoot
doing the
you.
choke.
I
This is
suggest
everything
you go
that,
back to your cell.
Is
You
us
need to be fit
in
for
a
Cairo.
moment of video games.
I still
Push
have
the
a
old push and choke.
confession to write.
Bam.
That's,
Well, that's the end of the
that's
doctor
end of the-
anyway.
Yeah.
The last act.
Oh my god.
The end of the Raven.
I can't believe we didn't manage to finish this.
No, me neither. We're right at the end.
Part of me wants to abandon the whole plan and
Shit.
go back to Europe.
We've still got another
what if
chapter.
something goes
Is
wrong
that the end?
and Legrand
I think
catches
it's like-
on?
I
I
think
couldn't
we're like
bear
right
it
at
if
the
something
end.
happened to him. I
Right,
can't
we're gonna have
afford
to wait
slip
till
up.
next week
I
to
think so.
finally finish this
And
game.
then we'll play a new game as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if we can get it done. Yeah. All right. Stay tuned, everyone. Me and Duncan are gonna come back, and we're gonna play a bit more of something else. What is this guy doing?
He's oh, well, they can't see. He's being sneaky. The butler was being sneaky, but we'll do it again. This scene next week. So yeah.
I hope so. Yeah.
Next Friday, we will finish off The Raven and we will start something new
Yeah.
after it's finished.
Yeah, we want to go back. Oh, Tell a Potato Pony wants us to return to Dulac and Faye. Did you enjoy that? If you watched the VOD of that was good, actually. We enjoyed that.
We got a bunch of
Although it
things
was a
to do.
bit frustrating to walk around, wasn't it?
It was just the walk.
It lacked
was
kind of
slow.
like some of the point and click things that we thought we were used to.
Yeah,
like being able to
yeah.
just click
Just
somewhere and you
clicking.
go there.
It's like walking across the screen took a long time.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it was good fun.
But
though.
yeah, we can look at that. But we've got a long list of games actually we need to get through.
Yeah, it's loads.
So
And we're talking about that. What
don't
was
be
it?
scared.
Secret room.
I can finally insult more people for being chubby, like those street urchins.
Yeah,
Those
chubby
bloody
urchins.
Street urchins. Tom Pod wants me to play Anno 1800. I will do, but we're going to wait till co-op comes out. When co-op hits, there's going to be a co-op patch like pretty soon, apparently. And then me and Duncan will be able to play Anno together. I think that would be like a really nice thing to do. But yeah, we're going to do Divinity in a bit. I'm just going to eat the rest of this and have a cup of tea.
He's mush.
Thank you, Lydia.
Thank you, Lewis.
Thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you, everybody. See you next week.
Monkey Island.
I
good
might.
to do it.
I would really like to do that. Monkey Island and Broken Sword. Are both games
Yeah.
I think would be good.
There's
for
a
this.
few good ones as well, really good ones.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys.
See you next week.
See you soon.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye, bye,
Bye, bye, bye.
bye.